Welcome to Walt Disney World, where today we have a very exciting video. 7 days, 4 parks, 0 regrets. We just wrapped up the ultimate marathon at Walt Disney World, and we're showing you everything. From rope dropping the biggest headliners to catching every breathtaking show. We didn't miss a beat. We hit the best tables in the parks, found the most legendary snacks, and stayed until the very last firework faded. Grab your ears and get ready. We're breaking down the rides, the food, and the non-stop magic of our incredible week. Let's dive in. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom, where we are here again for a full day here at the park. Very, very excited to check out everything that the Magic Kingdom has to offer today. Last time we was here, we were mostly here for Mickey's Not So Scary, so it was a bit of a different experience. However, it is bright and it is early. Well, maybe not very bright, but it is certainly early this morning. Park opens at 8. We are here for the 7:30 rope drop for early entry, and it's just before that at the moment. It's like 7:15. So still a little bit dark out. Come and join us as we spend a day here at the Magic Kingdom. Relatively calm rope drop this morning, I must say. Yesterday the park opened at 9, so early entry was at 8:30. Today it opens at 8, so early entry is at 7:30. So I think a lot of people are still a bit tired and a bit sluggish this morning, but I'm sure once the sun's up, it will all get hustling and bustling. For rope drop this morning, it's just me, Jamie, and the little one. We just stopped off to get a quick picture there in front of the castle, as there's no queue at the moment, because Georgina has decided to go and rope drop Hobby Lobby this morning and have a lay-in. So she's not here this morning, but apparently they're going to come and join us a little bit later. We are starting off with the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I don't think it's going to be like Tokyo. Even looking at the ride vehicles, this one's on a track. Let's see how it is. Hopefully it will still be good. Tokyo's is just so good though, that I don't think anything can probably compare to it. Winnie the Pooh is just a nice little track ride. However, it is a disappointment compared to Tokyo. That one is for sure. Jamie is especially disappointed. Very, very. So yeah, they're not even in the same league, those two rides. But I saw that Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was a 20, and it was just opposite. So quickly headed on over to that. Hopefully it will only be a 20, because this one definitely builds up a bit of a queue throughout the day. So I'm going to check this one out for the first time as well. Woo! We have been bashing the rides out this morning. So Seven Dwarfs Mine Train posted as a 20. I think we maybe waited about 10. So that's an absolute winner. Bear in mind we didn't go to that one first, we did that second. So yeah, nice short wait for that. Really liked that ride. The little one also really liked it. But the only thing I've noticed, how on earth do you get the photos to link to like the memory maker thing? I'm having real difficulty with that. So I think we need to go and sort that out soon. And then we saw Peter Pan was only posted at 15, so we quickly hopped over there as well. Managed to get on that. Much smoother than Paris's one, so I definitely preferred it here. So yeah, we're bashing up the rides really quickly this morning. And now, I did want to go on Haunted Mansion, but it looks like it might be down. Okay. Might have to come up with a new plan now. So we're just walking past it, and doesn't look like it's open yet. New plan, as Haunted Mansion is down. Gonna head round to the Jungle Cruise. Little one hasn't done this one yet. Me and George did it when she was asleep during Mickey's Not So Scary, because we had a few minutes and it was like a walk on. So I think she's gonna love this one. It's also pretty fun and hilarious. And obviously loads of great animatronics and things. So we're gonna go check this one out next. Lava walk on. First thing in the morning.
Oh, well, all right, folks. Welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise, where we are world famous for being famous around the world. My name is Skipper Snow. That is last name Snow, first name Let It. I'll be your skipper, your guide, your social director, your dance instructor, your gatekeeper, your keymaster, your chief flight attendant, your Sherpa, your carpet salesman, and the best backwards driver since Toe Mater. It's the fuselage. I know it's a little plain, but it is half off. And the waterfront to those hippos. Now, some say the hippos aren't mean. Some say they're scary. Some even say they can run up to speeds of 33 miles an hour, making them the fastest land mammal. But don't you worry, it's actually a little too cold this morning. They'll go right back under to avoid catching hypothermia. Works out real well for us. Speaking of running, we are running water, folks. Hey, wonder of the world. Oh my goodness. Do not try that at home. You're going to hit your head on the faucet. Just in time for the pool party. You can feel free to take all the photos you want. They all got their trunks on. I'm laughing because Skipper Chuck was in the boat in front of me and said, hey, Bertha's screaming today. And yes, she is.
Survived our 2-week voyage. No, that was really, really good, that version of Jungle Cruise. Literally all depends on the skipper, for sure, on that one. Got a really, really good one. Skipper Snow, by far the best. Last time we had somebody else who was good, but not quite as good as that. So yeah, absolutely amazing on that one. Jokes were actually quite funny. She was very into it. It was sort of hit well. So yeah, really, really enjoyed that run of Jungle Cruise. Now, heading on another boat, but this time to take on the pirates. Here it is, Pirates of the Caribbean. Hopefully another walk on. Oh, that's what we like to see. 5 minutes. Little one is excited. I think this is probably her favourite ride, Pirates. Nice little voyage with the Pirates of the Caribbean there. Always an added bonus when it's only a 5-minute wait. But now I think we're getting a bit snackish. So over to the Golden Outpost, because beignets are on my snack list and we haven't had any beignets yet. So let's go and try and find some. Change of plan, Golden Outpost doesn't open until 9:30. So just gonna head onto Haunted Mansion quickly. As it says it's posted at 13 minutes, but I think 13 minutes means it's a walk on. See how this version compares. I really like that version of that was Haunted Mansion. I thought it worked really well. Very much liked the kind of, I think it was the Bride, sort of animatronic projection type thing. That I thought was really, really good. Favourite scene was like the one in the graveyard. I thought that was quite fun. They were all kind of singing along. So yeah, I really enjoyed that one. Now it is time for take 2 on the snacks. So let's try and go back to the Golden Outpost, something like that, and try and get those banana beignets. Here they are, the banana caramel beignets. So $8.79. We're going to use a snack credit. That's pretty good use of a snack credit, sort of value for money wise. And here is what they look like. 3 beignets, some bananas and caramel sauce. And they are messy. They appear light and fluffy.
What's that? It's got sugar.
Yeah.
And try some more.
They are good. Snacking continues at Gaston's Tavern for the much awaited, looking forward to this one, cinnamon roll. Here is the cinnamon roll. It is Huge, look at the size of it. So that was $7.99. I think Gaston has a bit of a sweet tooth because that cinnamon roll was incredibly sweet. I think it had like a caramel sauce in between, like in the middle. I would say it needed a little less caramel sauce, a little bit more cinnamon, then it would have been perfect. But it was huge and it was still nice. I didn't realise how loud and motor smelling Tomorrowland Speedway is. Actually first time on this one. I know they have one over in Paris, but I've not actually been on it. So curious to check it out. I think the little one's going to like it. Doing Tomorrowland Speedway with a child is an experience. I think we crashed literally every 2 seconds. But Jamie was in front of us and he wasn't driving much better, so I think the steering is probably a bit terrible in that thing. But nevertheless, was great fun. Price at 15. I think we maybe waited 10. You know, wait times here this morning have actually been really good. We've been cracking out the rides really quickly here today, and I don't think the park is that busy. So yeah, no complaints so far. Thrilling coaster, that is the People Mover. Very intense this one. Gonna have to hold on to the hat.
Absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? From spacecraft to monster labs, there's really nothing like.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity polarizers, please do not take flight while on board. Thank you.
That was far too much of a thrilling experience in the People Mover. Why is so much of it in the dark? I thought that bit was a bit odd. It was like quite a prolonged time where it was just darkness. Anyway, come to the Columbia Harbour House for lunch today because that lobster roll is on my list to try. Here it is. It looks pretty good. Apparently it's cold, the lobster. It's more of a sandwich. It also comes with fries. Lobster roll was a win actually. I like that. Wasn't the strongest flavour of lobster that I've ever had. Maybe a little bit more butter would have been nice, but actually, I thought I'd say that's a win. Comes in at, I think, $18.99. So good use of a quick service meal credit. I think it's one of the more expensive things you can buy with it because you can't really make your money up with the drinks here at the Magic Kingdom. So normally we'd get like a more expensive cocktail or something to try and make the most of that credit. But they don't serve any alcohol at the quick service restaurants here, so it's proven a little bit more difficult. So I had to try and make it up on the food today, which certainly managed to do that, and well worth a try. A lot of people said it was great, and it really was great. Having a look in the shops now that everyone's fallen asleep. Honestly, the size of these treats and things. Look at the size of that cookie. $7.99. Well, they got a Halloween one, $7.29. Oh, that's crazy. Caramel apples, $14.49. Sorry, they're just there. The Rice Krispie treats do look good. Might have to get one of those. Maybe the Starlight one. So many options. And if you want one of the sort of like build your own popcorns, so that's nearly $18. Certainly pricey. Oh, even the marshmallows are $7.49. I think that's a bit steep, for sure. Okay, so the only candy apple you can get on the dining plan is this one here, which is the cherry one at $8.49. Lots of these things are included as snack credits, but some of them are not as well. I'm kind of eyeing up one of those Rice Krispie treats though. They do look pretty cool. It's good to see that they actually do make them here on site though. So I quite like that. You can see all the marshmallow ones there. They're dipping them. You see that they're making some of the Rice Krispie treats over there. So yeah. Oh, they've got a big box of the Mickey's Not So Scary ones at the back over there. The people at Disney are certainly fans of their coffee and Starbucks. At the Main Street Bakery. We're checking out this crafted for fall coffee. We've been liking it a lot. It's the iced pumpkin cream chai. But they do have some other ones. Pumpkin cream cold brew, pecan oat milk cortado, and then all of your other more classic Starbucks options as well. Honestly, this place should have a queue time posted outside because they're clearly set up with all the sort of chains. The big queues in here. They should have, I don't know, probably 10 minutes posted outside of here. Here it is. It is good. We've just done the Enchanted Tales with Belle, so little one's back awake now. And we're also in matchy tops today. We've both got one of these Belle tops on. And it was a lovely, lovely experience. I really liked that. I thought it was just going to be like a standard kind of meet and greet type thing, but it wasn't like you go in, tell you a bit of a story, and then they get all the kids involved, and whoever wants to essentially be part of the show is part of the show, and then you kind of act out a bit of a show with Belle, and then they kind of take photos at the end. So you're not going to get like the photos of the whole family with Belle. It's just those who are in the show that seem to get photos. They kind of opened it up at the end for more, but the photos, I'd say, were quite quick. But the whole idea of getting all the kids involved in the show I thought was great, and it was really, really sweet to see them all getting involved in each of their respective parts. So yeah, really, really liked that. I think being one of my favourite experiences so far. But now we're going to head over to the Little Mermaid. Very curious to check this one out and see how it compares. Little Mermaid. I think it's probably better than Nemo because there's just so many like physical sets there and like the animatronics and things as opposed to the screens. I think there was a couple of screens and projections, but not many. Like definitely a lot more physical sets, animatronics, nice use of like bright lights and things. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that one. I think that's a bit underrated, Little Mermaid. And then you can go and meet Ariel in a grotto straight after as well, which we did. So yeah, absolute winner over there. Now, I'm gonna go get a special treat for the little one. Got to be a Mickey ice cream, innit? Come to Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies, as they've got a very special looking ice cream, which we're hoping to get the little one. This is what we've gone for, hand-dipped Mickey premium bar with sprinkles, $7.69, so a little bit more than a normal premium bar. We've also got brownie sundaes and cold brew. Here it is, the hand-dipped Mickey premium bar. It looks very nice. A little bit more special than just a normal one. That hand-dipped Mickey bar, was definitely more aimed at adult tastes. I think it was like a raspberry on the outside. The little one did not like that at all. So we had to like get rid of the chocolate on the outside to that point, and then shake the ice cream and the chocolate on the bottom. But yeah, definitely aimed more at adult taste, I think. I thought it was quite nice, but she was not impressed with the raspberry on the outside. Unfortunately, Carousel of Progress was down, which was how we were hoping to finish off the day. But instead, we're going to have to go over to Barnstormer, as it's the little one's favourite coaster, I think. I think she might even like it more than Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So we're going to head up there as Carousel of Progress is down, and then probably head out, because we've got dinner at Chef Mickey's, which will show you what that is like. Time for what I think could be the shortest ride here at Disney World. Barnstormer. Oh. I'll put the cam on and take a POV and see how much it records to get a rough idea of the length. I'm pretty sure it's got to be less than a minute, but we'll have a look. Verdict is in, and that was 52 seconds. That was from the train sort of starting to move out the station through to it coming to a direct stop on the brake run. Obviously, you could be there a little bit longer if you're waiting for the train in front to pull out, but yeah, 52 seconds from obviously off to the end of the brake run. So yeah, very short ride, and obviously significant chunk of the time. It's got uplifting as well. Main thing with that ride though is I think it's such a kid's favourite and a very good introductory coaster for them too. So yeah, she loved it, although she seems to think it's a you know, 2 go around the track special, like it is like the optionals or something. Over at Alton Towers, go around twice on that. There's this. It's a 1 lap special. Just finished up in the park and headed over to Chef Mickey's for dinner. Popped on the monorail in order to get here. It's just over at the Contemporary. It's a real mix of food here. They've got everything from curry, dumplings, potato barrels, corn dogs, pasta, potato salad. The beer looks good. Oh no, George has already gone and destroyed her drink before I got. There you go, before I got a picture. But as you can see, it's a party with all the characters here. You can see Mickey over there, Minnie, then we got Goofy, I think, Pluto, and they're all in their chef's outfits. It's Donald. Give high five.
Anyone celebrating anything, make some noise!
This is the cutest cupcake ever. Look at it. It's a little Donald vanilla cupcake. Very, very cute. Sugar cookie, a normal cookie. Chef Mickey's was a winner. Loved them dressed up in their little cooking outfits there. I think that worked really well. Sort of lively energy. They did a little bit of a dance halfway through as well. And there was a great choice of food as well. I thought the selection was actually probably one of the best. Sort of ribs they had there, carvery, corn dogs, salads, good desserts. The cupcakes were quite cute and things like that. So overall, I know a lot of people slate Chef Mickey's for the food being bad. I actually thought it was a lot better than Tusker House, that one's for sure, and maybe even a little bit better than the Crystal Palace as well. For us, Chef Mickey's was a definite hit. And that is a wrap on our day here at the Magic Kingdom. It has been a very, very busy one. Bashed out loads of rides today, wait times were short, had some good snacks, lunch was very nice, and dinner, although not at the Magic Kingdom, over at the Contemporary, was also very nice and would highly recommend. Welcome to Epcot. We are here for another day at Epcot, checking out the Food and Wine Festival, and also checking out to see if fast passes are worth it at this park. So we're here on a Saturday, so I think it is going to be a busy day, especially with the locals as well. So come and join us for another epic day here at Epcot. Ready for early entry. Spaceship Curve says it's down, but I think it is opened early for refurbishment, but I don't think that builds up much of a queue, so hopefully get on that one later. So we've got our first fast pass booked for 9. That one is going to be soaring. Probably won't have much of a queue by 9 anyway, but the idea is to get on that one quick, scan in, so that we can then hopefully book it for something a little bit better, hopefully Remy's. The next one that we're looking to get after that. Gonna rope drop the most thrilling ride in the park, the Seas with Nemo and friends. No, we've got 25 minutes to kill before the first lightning lane, so just gonna jump on that quickly while there's no wait, although we do have a lightning lane booked for it later as well. Time for our tactical lightning lane, so we can hopefully book Rennie's afterwards. Just gonna jump on Sora. It's definitely a busy one here at Epcot today. Just try to, well, we have just booked Remy. Earliest return time, 7:15 in the evening, and it's like 9:30 in the morning. So yeah, it is definitely busy today with that being the earliest return time. I managed to get that one, so that one we will probably go and do after dinner, which is a little bit annoying, but is what it is. Just going to head over onto Figment before we've got the next lightning lane, which is Nemo, which I'm hoping might be able to book Frozen after we've tapped in for Nemo, but we'll We'll see what the times are like for that, because I think they might be a bit terrible.
For every sound your ears are hearing, 1,000 thoughts can start.
This is not a good time.
It's always a good time to use your imagination, so let the good times roll! Woohoo! You win 1 cent!
Figment, don't! Figment, what is going on? You're turning this entire open house upside down.
Upside down? Now you're talking! That's the best idea you had all day!
A dream come true with just that spark from me and you in there.
One little spark of inspiration is a
Journey into the Imagination with Figment. Always do like that ride, and a fan favourite with the kids, I think. But now to use the lightning lane on Nemo. So hopefully once we've tapped onto this, we'll see what else will be available.
Explore. Let's go explore the big blue world.
Mr. Ray, we can't explore without Nemo.
Where are you, Nemo? Fish, where are you? Precious offspring, awesome.
I want to try.
I'm not having too much luck with the return times today. After scanning into Nemo, the best we could really get was Spaceship Earth for 5:10, I think. Keep checking back to see if anyone cancels and get an earlier time. So I do want to try and do that one, but yeah, must have been, I think it's got so busy here today, and this is a Saturday. But now we're off to a bigger ride and going to go do Test Track 3.0 for the very first time. Just scanned into Test Track. Hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, I think we've pretty much gone straight up to the merge. There's maybe 4 or 5 groups ahead of us, so hopefully it won't be too long.
And now, we set a course for the future.
Can I slow them?
Go for it. First, select a new vehicle model. Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Test Track was good. I really like that. Love the little like dark scene rides at the start, especially the big one with like the futuristic dome. Before you then head outside, I think we got up to 65.1 miles an hour. Hear it going around behind. So we all got lightning lanes, but we're rider switching because the little one is not quite yet at the 40 inches to go on it. So me and George went on first. Now Jamie and George are going back on while I wait with her. But they're quite good. They gave George like another lightning lane to use as a rider switch. So yeah, it was very easy. Just asked them at the start. She just like scanned her card, and they were like, yeah, fine, go on. Jamie's already got a lightning lane, so he didn't need anything. But yeah, works out quite well. And hopefully they'll be back soon. Then we can see what the return times are like for other things, and probably maybe look at starting to go get lunch. So the next best lightning lane we could get was like 4:30 for Mission Space. Honestly, it's not been great with the lightning lanes today. So it's been obviously nice because parts are busy. We've been able to get like Test Track done quite quickly. But as for the rebooking of the times, pretty much everything that's tier 1 has been pretty terrible to then book again. So the ones that you really want, like Remy's, Frozen, which I don't, you know, all the lightning lanes for Frozen are now completely gone. But we did do that one the other day, so we're not too bothered about doing Frozen again. But yeah, it's been pretty bad for return times with the multi-pass. This is a look at the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. Come here for lunch, just waiting for it to kind of fully open. So it's empty at the moment. But we're going to check out the food in here today. The theming in here as well. Just noticed up on this wall they've got like different like trophies, ribbons, pots, pictures. Very nice in here, and it's cool. It's the main thing. This one's the brisket sandwich and barbecue beans with burnt ends. George is the gluten-free bit of everything platter with barbecue beans, and also gluten-free toast. And I've gone for the bit of everything platter as well. That comes with cornbread. And I also realised that within the meal you can get the upgraded sides. So this is the like beer battered cheese fries. Drinks wise, this one is the slushy for Food and Wine. Tennessee lemonade over there. And this is one of the beers. Finished up at the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. That is a must visit there, especially when you come to Epcot. And if you have the dining plan or the quick service one. Food there, you get very good bang for your buck there. Sort of alcoholic drinks that helps push the price up. And the food, whew, that platter was very big. Even Jamie's like brisket sandwich, it looks small but very, very filling. So yeah, absolutely must recommend go there. And this was very tasty as well. Highly recommend certainly the sort of platter that you can try everything. And there's loads of different sauces there that you can try as well. So yeah, highly, highly recommend going there. To that one for sure. After lunch, we popped into the Great American Adventure Show, and it was interesting. There's a lot of people snoozing there. Georgina can sleep anywhere, and she fell asleep during that show. Very historic, although the animatronics and the effects were quite good. But yeah, there's a lot of people at the back there that you could see were trying to escape the heat and were maybe having a little bit of a snooze. But if you're into like history and things, very good and informative show. Wow, the crowds are out in force today. It is busy here, that is for sure. Just take a look at this. Don't think we've had this busy all trip yet, but I believe it's the Run Disney event this weekend. I think that's probably making it a little bit worse, plus it's also a Saturday. So those two things together have certainly brought the crowds out to Epcot today. I really wanted to try like the brioche ice cream sandwich from here, the Artisan des Glaciers. However, I'm not getting in that massive line. It's got to be like a 20-25 minute wait just for an ice cream. Don't think I fancy that now. Might try it maybe after dinner, see if the queue time for that drops down. I would like to try it, but look at it, it's massive. It's literally like so long. Yeah, not getting in that line now. So as we're over in France, we will watch the Beauty and the Beast sing-along, which shows in 12 minutes, not too long. The Beauty and the Beast sing-along, that was quite a nice little break from the heat. And it was quite a nice little show as well. They managed to pretty much condense the entire movie into like 15 minutes. But yeah, absolutely love that. Little sit down, a little escape from the heat, which I don't think I've complained about the heat in the last 2 vlogs. So, you know, got to bring it back today. British love to complain about the heat, so it is a roaster today. It is coffee time, it is hot. That's what we're going with. Creme brulee, cold brew. Joffrey's French roast, cream caramel syrup topped with the whipped cream and caramel sauce. Looks nice. Here it is, creme brulee, cold brew. Much, much needed. It is warm, and I am flagging. It is good. Very, very sweet. And I feel like it's a larger size than the regular ones as well. Let's go check out a Grand Fiesta in Mexico. This ride doesn't have any lightning lane. It's posted as a 15, so I'm going to jump in the queue, see how we do with it. Hopefully it'll be less than the 15, because after this, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy. This ride is in a weird old location. It's like come in to then go to the back corner over there. You know what? At least the aircon in here is super, super good. There's some like shops down there. Very busy, hustling and bustling. Well, this queue, I feel like this is probably quite a long queue for this ride, to be honest. Fiesta was a nice little relaxing boat ride. I quite liked it with Donald and all his pals going on a little trip around Mexico. I personally think quite a winner. And I also liked that the queue moved really fast because there was no sort of lightning lane for it, so it was literally just a constant sort of flow of people. It's posted at 15, but I don't think it was 15, maybe 10. Although I don't think they were prepared for how many people were trying to get on that today, because it's so busy. It was sort of like out with the queue line, sort of around the shops and things. So yeah, definitely busy on that one. Going on Guardians again, well, for the second time this trip.
Third time.
It's third time for George because we did the rider switch. She won't tell me what song she got first time round with Jamie.
I'll tell you one way or another.
Well, right. You could have got one way or another. Okay, I'm hoping for September. Really want to try it with that one. So we'll see how it goes. It took them quite a while. It took you like half an hour to get through.
Yeah, it's still quite a queue when you go through into the pre-experience rooms.
Alright, let's check it out. Come on everybody, gotta do that conga. That was the song we got. Probably not one of the best ones, but it was still a good one. Which one do you give it, Jamie?
One way or another.
Oh, you got one way or another. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Makes me feel slightly better. Slightly better. But yeah, we sat literally like second row on that one. And it's much milder, I think, of a ride experience. So the first time I went on, it was quite near the back. And that was a lot more intense at the back. Like you get a lot more of the dropping sensation because I think it's built up a bit of speed going down some of the hills. Whereas at the front, I don't think it's quite built up as much speed because when you're at the back, you definitely get like a very droppy sensation near the end of the ride. And at the front, I didn't feel it at all this time. And being at the front, the first drop was much more mild. So if you want a milder experience, maybe see if you can get a bit closer to the front. But if you want it more intense, go at the back. But overall, a great coaster, I think. Yes, we are.
What's going on over here?
It's a good one.
Capturing some data, huh?
We are capturing some data.
There we go. Looks good to me.
Thank you.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, style of walking around. So yeah, great ride. I think that's probably my favourite coaster.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I think Fly is my second.
I do really like Fly. I don't know, it's 50-50 between Fly and that one.
Yeah, I think that one first, Fly second for me.
I think Fly's second because I don't like the seat as much on Fly. It's a bit, you're really locked forward, but that one of course you just sat in, which is a lot better.
Yeah. I would vomit if I went on both of them back to back. Like if I did Guardians back to back, I would still vomit on that. So
I'm fine, I did Guardians back to back.
She did it back to back. Strong stomach there. Okay, Georgina wants to go and drink some drinks from the Coca-Cola.
Some Beverly.
Some Beverly. She's really looking forward to that. She's going for it. She's going for it.
It tastes like chicken.
Okay, so there's, I don't get what's wrong with it.
That's
It's nice.
It's nice. Okay, let me try.
This one's tropical fruit, with a creamy tropical fruit, lychee, sour watermelon.
It's not as bad as what people say. It is quite bitter. It kind of tastes a bit like a sweeter tonic water, I think. Like it's not hideous, but it's not great. Yeah, I think that's a once and done for me. Have you been transported to Moldova?
Very good, very refreshing, very sweet.
I think the only one I liked was I think it was Madagascar. I've gone for Madagascar. George has gone for
China.
China's not good. It's like, smart sour plum.
It's like, it reminds me of sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah. What's that? Madagascar. I think Madagascar is definitely where it's at. That's Dominican Republic she's had.
Very sweet, very nice.
Yeah. But what's your favourite?
Philippines.
Philippines. I don't like the Philippines. It's a watermelon. I tried that one last time and did not like it. It's too sweet.
It's really sweet, it's really nice.
Sweet. I don't think it's like sugar-free at all. There you go, sour watermelon flavour. Or royal watermelon. Yeah. Not a good one, not good. But Beverly wasn't that bad.
I like Beverly.
Beverly wasn't that bad. Me and the little one just took another journey with Figment into his imagination while Jamie and George went on Mission Space. We'll get their thoughts on it. I think they did the orange one, which was off to Mars. A bit breezy under here, but how was Mission Space?
Yeah, it was good. It was very intense. When they said it was going to be intense, I didn't think it would be that intense, but a lot of G-force from the spin in there. You can feel the spin, but overall really good ride.
Okay, nice. Did you go off to Mars or to Earth?
Off to Mars.
We went off to Mars. Okay. Now we're going to jump on Spaceship Earth. Of course, this one. A couple of minutes before we can tap in with the lightning lane. Just use the lightning lane for Spaceship Earth. I wonder if this is actually inside the, I don't know, the golf ball or not. But there's quite a big line for the normal queue. lightning lane. It's looking to be pretty good. Excited to check this one out. It's just undergone a refurb and they managed to open it up early, so hopefully it'll be looking fairly fresh inside. I'm a big fan of Spaceship Earth. There's a lot of moving parts going on in that one. Overall impressed, quite a long ride as well. Just a bit annoying that we got stuck on it for like 10 minutes right at the very top. But I was surprised at how much it just kept going up and up and up. But yeah, very impressed with that one. Now we're heading over to dinner at Teppan Edo. So long walk over to Japan. Dinner tonight is Teppan Edo. Drinks have come. I went for the Kirin. It's the non-alcoholic strawberry colada. Then Jules has a Tokyo Sunset. First up is the salad. Looks very nice.
Who is this?
Olaf. Olaf.
Alright. Do you want
Olaf's on fire.
And I have a special guest for you.
No, it's a Mickey one. This is what the noodles and vegetables looks like. Very tasty. This is what the chicken and beef looks like. There was more, but I've kind of already eaten half it, and it also comes with some white rice even. So for dessert, it's choice of the mango cake, which looks amazing, or the ice cream, which is vanilla or matcha. Could have the lava cake, but that was a £6 upcharge on the dining plan. Teppan Edo is an absolute hit, and I would say probably a must-do on your trip here to Epcot. By far probably one of the best dinners that we've had. Only Woody's Roundup Rodeo could probably top it, and I think this is better. Food is absolutely top quality, and also service is great, and you get like a little show as well. Like our chef was amazing and the food was delicious. Can't fault that one at all. Absolutely recommend it 100%. Teppan Edo I think could be the absolute winner on restaurants here at Walt Disney World. And it's in the Japan area. Japanese food is just the best. So yeah, highly recommend Teppan Edo. Just got out of Teppan Edo, and unfortunately Remy's is down, which is what we had a lightning lane booked for. So they obviously changed it to the like multi-experience pass, but you know the show starts in like 50 minutes, and you want to get down to the other end of the park. So I don't really want to be hanging around waiting for Remy's to possibly or possibly not open. So it'll be the show that we want to see, and then obviously after that the park closes. So decided to call it a day on Remy, which is a bit unfortunate because we're probably not going to come back to Epcot, and instead we're just going to head round to Frozen. So we've been having pretty much a full day here at Epcot. I was literally here for park entry. We was in at 8:30, and we'll probably close it out after the show. But this is literally, oh, it's VIP area though, I can't go there. This is literally one of probably the prettiest parks at night. I think it's all the different areas. Over there you can see the Mexican area, which looks really nice. You saw, it's been over to Japan. You've got the golf ball, well, Spaceship Earth, just over here, behind the dock. Yeah, it's definitely a really pretty park at night. Not only looking over the kind of lake is it nice, even walking through all the different areas. I think we're in Germany at the moment. Even this area is really beautiful. Italy was lovely. I think Japan was probably my favourite at night. It was really nice around there, especially with the Torii Gate and Spaceship Earth in the background. We used our photo pass there, which was lovely. China. Another very beautiful area at night. I really like the way that they've used the light to really emphasize everything around here. Here we are at Norway, our final Epcot ride, Frozen. I wasn't planning on getting on this one today, but plans must change as they do. Let's go jump in that lightning lane for it. Get on hopefully before the show. A Frozen Ever After. I posted at 60. That's because Remy's probably down. George is waddling. We've walked around the world twice today.
I have blisters.
Let's scan in and get on. We're just scanning. I'm in. Let's go, go, go!
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, I know you do.
First row on Frozen, which was a nice way to finish the day, but absolutely, can't really see on this colour t-shirt, but absolutely soaked, me and George. You can see on George's t-shirt because she's wearing blue. This is...
It was wet.
That's what happens when you sit front row either side. She was one side, I was the other side. Yeah, we both got soaking wet on that one. And the most annoying thing was literally as soon as we tapped in, I was like, oh, let me just check the app. Remy then went back up, but we'd already walked around to Norway at that point, and we've already walked around the world twice today, so we weren't going back. And you know, we got front row. It's a nice way to finish off the day. It's only posted 25 now. Posted 60 when we went in. And there was a massive queue, and the lightning lane was backed up a bit. But yeah, I think probably a lot of people jumped out of the queue when they saw Remy went back up, and probably headed over there. Nice way to finish the day, but would have preferred to stay dry on Remy, to be honest. Here we are for Luminous.
Welcome.
Symphony of Us. Just here down the front. Really curious to check out this show.
Yokoso.
Luminous, a Symphony of Us. I'm gonna just leave it with one word, and that's just wow. And that is a wrap on our day here at Epcot. Was a full-on one today, here from early entry at 8:30 right through to the park closes after the fireworks and show. It's been a busy one, got lots done. I think although the lightning lanes were useful, because obviously queue times were well up there today, equally it was very difficult to book further return times once you'd kind of tapped in. So that's the downside I think you got to weigh up of. If it's busy, lightning lanes are useful to have a few rides pre-booked to get on them quickly, but equally the multi-pass option is not going to be as good as well it would be on a quieter day, because when we was at Hollywood Studios it was a little bit quieter and we pretty much managed to do every single ride in the park on the multi-pass, all with really decent return times, but not the case here when Epcot is packed. However, we catch some of the shows as well, so some other stuff going on. Regal Eagle, absolute must, and Teppan Edo was amazing. And as I say, do stay around to watch that show at the end of the day, because it is well worth it. Welcome to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where we are here for another day at this amazing park at Walt Disney World. Come and join us as we check out some of the rides and also the shows, because we didn't catch them last time. And obviously, got to check out some food and snacks here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. In bright and early for early entry. which is at 7:30 today, and it is busy. We were here a few days ago, last week, and it was not nearly this busy. It was quiet in comparison. But yeah, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because it's a Monday. I thought Monday would be less busy. Apparently not. It is just post the wine and dine half marathon weekend. Maybe because of that it's still busy. But yeah, crowds are definitely up today, I think. Plan this morning is to rope drop Navi's river journey. And obviously they hold you before getting to Pandora, and it is backed up today. That is just all people in front. I'm hoping most of them are going to go to Flight of Passage and not Navi's river journey. That's what I'm hoping for. This morning we're rope dropping Navi's river journey. Theming in this queue line, and the whole of this sort of Pandora land is definitely amazing. But this is a really beautiful ride. Hoping the animatronic is going to be working this morning. It wasn't working the last time we got on, so they had a screen instead. So hopefully it's up and running today. River journey there, and I think that could be my favourite boat ride in the whole of Walt Disney World. The use of physical sets there is amazing. I think they're much better than using screens. There are some screens there. I think they use them really well to just sort of provide sort of some of the characters a bit of depth. But yeah, absolutely love that ride. I think it is amazing. Definitely worth doing. We got on it twice and rope drop, literally straight on, walk on. Highly recommend it. Such a beautiful ride, and the animatronic was out. That's the best thing of all. Not only that, this land, the whole of Pandora, is absolutely beautiful and amazing, and the level of detail here is immense. Just take a look at this. This park is definitely really beautiful first thing here in the morning. Heading on into Kilimanjaro Safaris. Great attraction here, hopefully. Lots of animals will be up and about early this morning. The earlier one that we did last time was definitely better than the one that we did later in the day. So we're going to brave the queue, because the queue's a little bit longer in the mornings, and do it first thing, because you do get a slightly better run on it.
We're going to be counting antelope today.
Yeah,
comfortable enough to fall asleep in the water. And that was the case for a lot of them over there. They were still sleeping. Second largest antelopes to roam Africa. So consuming hundreds of pounds of foods every day. Heavily dependent on grass, but it takes longer than that first year for their pink colors to fully develop. It takes a while for the protein in their diet to turn their color over. And probably their biggest advantage with that high ground is their ability to spot potential prey over greater distance.
Stop by the coffee shop and bakery, just by the safari. Got 2 of the coconut ice lattes, Mickey cinnamon roll, and a chocolate twist. So that was 4 snack credits for all of that. That coconut coffee is an absolute must get. It is amazing. Don't even particularly like coconuts, and I really like that. I think it's the condensed milk they put in it. But yeah, really good. In fact, I'd say a little bit more of a coconut flavour would be even better. But it is amazing, and also that's probably the best cinnamon roll that we've had on this trip. That's our 3rd one now, and that one's been the best. I would probably leave the chocolate twist. That probably wasn't worth it, that one. But yeah, now we're going to head on and watch The Lion King. Very excited for this show. I've heard it's good. Interested to see how it compares to Paris's version of The Lion King, because that is also a really good version. So excited to check out our first show here at the Animal Kingdom. Pretty much on every hour on the hour.
Come on everybody, get ready to clap your paws, stomp your hooves, and ruffle your feathers as we welcome you to the Festival of the Lion King. Let the procession begin!
Hey, what are you doing? Slow down, slow down! I'm supposed to be center stage! Who's driving this thing?
Hey, look everyone, it's the Lion King! Welcome Simba, you're right on time! Oh, I just can't wait!
Come on everybody, all together now! 1, 2, 3! To be
Lion King, definitely a must-see. I'm not sure if it was better than Paris's. I think Paris might slightly do it better, but it was still really good and 100% worth checking out. Really, really enjoyed it. I liked the kind of four corners with like the lions, the warthog, the elephant and the giraffe. I liked how they bring those out with like the animatronics and things. And obviously all the singing was really, really good. The person doing like the fire dancing, acrobats, the spinning, trampolining, yeah, overall, really, really great show and definitely worth checking out. But now we're going over to Rafiki's on the train to hopefully look at the little conservation area that they've got over there. Here we go, heading into the Planet Watch area. Looks very nice. Little one is particularly excited, loves all of the animals. Wow, very bright and colourful in here. And cool, that's another bonus.
Can you see him?
Loads of different animals here to see. Look at this one. It's hiding in there, chilling out there under the log in the shells. Little Bubba snake slithering along. Still massive though. Also got characters meet and greet here. So we're going to go say hi. Although no photo pass, just the character. Then they've also got a bit of a petting zoo here as well. If you want to go in and touch the animals as well. Quite a nice place to come to in the Animal Kingdom. Sort of nice little train journey over. Then loads of like different animals. Inside is quite nice. They've got more sort of like reptile-based animals in there, and sort of bugs as well, spiders, snakes, all that kind of stuff. And then a bit of a petting zoo outside, and they've also got a little Polynesian garden area as well. Rafiki's Planet Watch was a bit of good fun. Lots of animals over there. Definitely worth taking the train ride over there. Now we're gonna start heading around to the front of the park, kind of by the Asia bit, have a look at the tigers there, and then probably try and hunt down some lunch somewhere. I've got a good view of the tigers today. They're sitting out there in the sun with each other. They're looking good. Lunch is Flame Tree Barbecue. We've got the sampler platter of pork, chicken and ribs with the beans and coleslaw, and the Island Breeze cocktail as well. Flame Tree Barbecue is a winner for sure. I think the pulled pork was probably the best thing on the platter, probably followed by the chicken and the ribs. The beans were very, very good, and the coleslaw was alright. And the Island Breeze cocktail, that was very, very nice. Would definitely recommend getting that. And very, very good use for quick service credits. It's definitely on the more expensive side for a quick service as well, especially if you get that platter and the cocktail. So yeah, great lunch here at the Animal Kingdom. However, if you want to go for like a similar kind of barbecue thing for lunch, I do think Regal Eagle Smokehouse at Epcot is slightly better than this. Both are still good and definitely worth doing, but I do think the one at Epcot is a little bit better over in the America area. But now, everyone's falling asleep, so we're going to go have a bit of a wander. The plan for the afternoon is hopefully get on Dinosaur. So that's going to be going, I think, in February. And she's tall enough to get on it, and she was asleep last time as well. Every time we go on Dinosaur, she seems to fall asleep. Definitely want to get her on that, because she loves dinosaurs, this afternoon. And hopefully catch the Nemo show as well. Before we got dinner, over at 1900 Park Fair, so that's with Tiana and friends, I believe. And I think that's over at the Grand Floridian, so we need to make our way over there as well, so we need to leave time for that. The entertainment here at Magic Kingdom is always great. It's been great shows. There's also so much music and things around the park.
I can live with pride, I can make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play alone. But the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? See the light with the sky was so sick.
Over here in Asia, found some Dole Whip for the little one. I'm going to get her the Rafiki and Rafiki Wild Berry and Dole Whip Orange Float. I think she'll like that. But you can also get a pineapple one as well. Here it is, the Rafiki Float. It's got a little chocolate medallion and Dole Whip. Rafiki Dole Whip is a winner. The little one particularly likes the ice cream off the top, and then I think Jamie drank the Fanta underneath. But yeah, very nice, and comes with a little like chocolate medallion on it as well, on the characters. Yeah, that was definitely worth getting. I think it was 60 and I think it was $6.99, so a good use of the stack credit as well for that one. Now we're going to head down and watch Nemo. New plan, got the times wrong for Nemo by ½ hour, so going to run on Dinosaur, and then hopefully, because it's only 5 minutes, then hopefully it will be time for Nemo. Big note to self, Dinosaur is a 40-inch, not a 38-inch, so the little one was actually not big enough to go on, which totally my fault. I thought it was a 38, but it is not. So yeah, she weren't best happy after that one. Definitely always double check before you say they can go on it. But we're off to the Nemo show, and that seems to have subsided her anxieties nevertheless.
He's got my son! He's got Nemo! Have you seen a boat?
A boat? I've seen a boat. Follow me!
Oh, thank you!
Do you mind?
What?
I'm trying to swim here.
But we're trying to find Nemo. You were showing me which way the boat went.
A boat? I've seen a boat. Follow me!
Wait! We already did this! And then we shall friends of fruit. Well, sometimes we are. Surely could be given, but we have self-control.
He's afraid of whales and sharks and stuff. He's probably angry 'cause I was bad. I'm sure that he's not coming.
Turtles my father, games crush.
Show me 360 squirts. Check this out.
Nemo is a must-do. That was a really, really good show for sure. The puppeteers were amazing. They were very good with the voices and the singing. The emotion in the show was really, really good. Yeah, I think I might have preferred that over The Lion King actually. Absolutely worth seeing. And the humidity, I haven't complained yet about the weather, but it is so humid today. Just had a look at 70% humidity, so very nice to get in there and escape the very humid heat which is around today. Just heading out of the Animal Kingdom. It has been humid today, and it looks like it's threatening to rain as well, which is going to be kind of the first bit of rain we've had all trip so far, and I think the only bit of rain hopefully that we're going to get. But yeah, it has been humid, 70% today. So we're going to head over to the Grand Floridian. That should give us a little time to have a wander around there and then hopefully appreciate that hotel before we check in for dinner. Here's where all the ducks are hanging out. There's so many ducks and birds around this park. I think they're probably the true secret heroes here. Oh my god, look at those ducks. They are interesting. One's in the middle there. They're very, very cute. Grand Floridian is nice. Impressive so far. Oh wow, this smells lovely. Very floral. Okay, much, much nicer than Old Riverside.
It's like Japan.
Yeah, it's very much like what we stayed in Japan. Much nicer. This is what a 1900 park fair looks like. A wishing ceremony where you can write down a wish. That looks fun. Little one scribbling down her wish. Wow, look at your wish. I assume this is who we're going to meet. Maybe Cinderella, Tiana, Aladdin, and Maribel. Here's a look at the cocktail menu. And 0 proof ones as well. They've also got wine, beer, cider, seltzer, and then non-alcoholic specialty beverages as well. Sections, pizzas, chicken nuggets. And for the adults, we've got soups, gumbo, rice, cauliflower, zucchinis. Oh, tikka curry, that looks really good. Sausage, mac and cheese, pasta, salmon, carvery, focaccias, your breads, cornbreads, cheeses, your pastas, salads, and just shrimp. They look really nice. And not forgetting our mashed potatoes, gravies, and carrots. Here's a look at desserts: toasted coconut cakes, vanilla cupcakes, sugar cookies, strawberry soup, oh, strawberries and cream, chocolate cake cookies, oh, this looks nice, facias, fudge brownies, cheesecakes, kids section, jelly bears, Rice Krispie treats, meatballs, soup, well, marinara. First impressions here are really, really good. Like, I think this could be the best buffet we've been to. Take a look at what I got. Nice big focaccia, loaded potato salads with like crispy bacon and cheese, chicken tikka, British love a chicken tikka, and nice sausage. Really looking forward to this. Drinks wise, I've gone for the passion fruit daiquiri.
That's
looks very nice. Everyone else has gone for the lavender lemonade. Yeah, lavender lemonade, which also looks really nice.
He likes to shape something to other people and go up high, down low. Can you go up high? And can you go down low? Whoa, good job. We missed you. Yes. I'm just talking about you, all the things, don't worry. Yes, I mean, that's what families do, of course. Did you want to join your picture? Yes.
Oh, go on, Jamie, you come back late.
You have a magical day, okay, for Tess?
Yeah.
Good to see you, everyone. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.
So how to speak a stomach, so I'm glad that you know exactly where you want to be from Tess, because I'm man and over years and all this. You'll probably end up with powdered sugar all over your outfit, but just decide to have a real good time. Do you think we can reach it?
You see that? Like a little squeak, like a little mouse.
Oh, I wish.
Then, huh? Oh dear, I would have never known, of course. Cinderella. I've come from the castle that's not too far from here. Like down the road, really. Maybe I took the pumpkin carrot here. Tis the season for pumpkins, huh? Been seeing a lot of pumpkins lately. You want to get a picture together?
Welcome, everybody.
Can't you see them?
I'd say we're ready to begin. Just follow my lead and let your conscience be your guide. Now, everybody, take hold of your wishing star. Look at what you look and remember it. Oh, and don't worry if you haven't written anything yet. All you gotta do is think of a wish. It can be as simple as a vision or your heart's greatest desire. Got it? Wonderful. Here we go. Hold your wish high in the air.
Hold it high, Joe.
That's it. Wish granters go on and help them out if they need it. Wow! Look at all those amazing glitters.
Wish makers do.
And believe in myself.
And believe in myself.
To make it come true.
To make it come true.
Beautifully done. What do you think about wishes?
And look who we found right at the end of the vlog, who just joined us for dinner. It's George. Didn't see her at all at Animal Kingdom because she went to Hobby Lobby again.
I love the Hobby Lobby.
Anyway, that is a wrap on our day at the Animal Kingdom and 1900 Park Fair for dinner. And you know, we're wrapping up the video from outside the Magic Kingdom. Just jumped on the monorail to obviously get back to the Magic Kingdom so we can then get a bus back to Port Orleans Riverside. But overall, great day at the Magic Kingdom. It was humid, it was hot. That was the downside. However,
it's nice and cool now.
It's nice and cool now. It's very nice now. Now it's just chucked it down. Luckily, literally just avoided all the rain. It was perfect today. But yeah, watch the shows. I think Nemo show over Lion King show might be controversial, that, but the emotion in the Nemo show, it was really emotional. The Lion King show didn't really have that. But still, both are great and worth doing. Magic Kingdom's a beautiful park. We saw loads of animals. That's what we spent kind of the most of the day doing. Went over to Rafiki's bit, where they had the conservation thing. Had loads of snacks. The Dole Whip float thing, that's an absolute winner. Definitely get that. And then best buffet character dinner. Definitely 1900 Park Fair. That's been the best.
Really good.
Yeah, definitely the best buffet character. We've got a proper sit down character one tomorrow. Tomorrow for us, where it is my birthday, and we are going to a very special dining. In fact, we're just spending all day eating. We're going to be having breakfast with Stitch.
Beacon
Barrel. This
I'm
is
so
all.
looking forward to that. I think that's going to be my highlight, is Beacon Barrel.
Yeah, doing that. Plus, we're also going to be doing, very hard reservation to get, Cinderella's Royal Table as well. So, lots of eating in next week's video. Really looking forward to that. Plus, obviously, a day at the Magic Kingdom to go along with it. And we've got a couple of lightning lanes. One for TRON, so it'll be our first time on there. And one for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which me, Jamie, and the little one have done, but George hasn't done. And we'll probably do some other rides as well. Welcome to Walt Disney World, where today we have a very exciting video coming up. We're starting off with breakfast with Stitch over at Ohana's, then we're heading to the Magic Kingdom to spend the day there. So we're going to be checking out the new Beacon Barrel for the first time, very excited for that, and then finishing up with dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table. Today is also my birthday, so going to see what fun activities we get up to extra along the way. Come and join us for a day at Walt Disney World. Here we are at the Polynesian this morning. We're just trying to find Ohana's. I think it is up in the list. Here's a look at the Polynesian. I am very, very impressed with this resort. It's absolutely beautiful, as it should be for a deluxe. Yeah, and this is Ohana's just over here. We're off to for breakfast. Here's a look at Ohana's, and it smells really, really good in here so far. So we're going to go over to the table, curious to see what the food here is going to entail. Here's a look at the menu. So the pineapple bread, fruit, scrambled eggs, sausage, fried potatoes, waffles, biscuits. There's all the cocktails and some coffees as well down the bottom. Here's a look at what we've got so far. Got the fruit platter and the bread, pineapple bread. And here's everyone who we're going to see. So Mickey Mouse, Pluto, Lulu and Stitch. It's the main one that we're after. I'm going to try some of this pineapple bread. That's good. Very, very sweet. Got to go for seconds. Here's a look at the food. Here we've got Mickey waffles. Been waiting for these. But we've also got Stitch waffles. Look how cool that is. And you get some skillets.
That's it. Put it on your plate.
Biscuits.
This has to go somewhere.
Egg. Sausage. I think that's like ham.
Before I eat.
And then here's another bigger skillet as well. Looking very, very nice. First up is Lilo. Who is it? High five. Rito's come to say hi. Hello. Oh, he's got his flowers on. Oh. Mickey in his Hawaiian shirt. Oh, here's the main man himself. I think this is the only place you can come where people are more excited to see someone other than Mickey. It's Stitch. He's on your t-shirt. Now they're doing the Ohana Aloha celebration. Here they come. Starting off with the Island Fusion Punch in the morning.
It's very strong.
There we go, apparently strong. Then this is the Lilo smoothie, which we got to go. It's beautiful flour on top, strawberry and chocolate flavour. Breakfast at Ohana's is winner. Food there is really, really good, and I like that they bring it to your table. And the characters are also amazing, particularly Mickey, winner, Lilo, and Stitch. I think Stitch is the real star of the show there. I think it's like the only place you come where Mickey isn't the star, it's actually Stitch. But yeah, I would highly, highly recommend Ohana's. The best bit's definitely that pineapple bread, really nice, really sweet, and also the pineapple ham, that was amazing. And then obviously we managed to get some Mickey waffles and Stitch waffles, which I've been waiting all holiday for so far. The fruit punch was quite strong for first thing in the morning, but the Lilo smoothie, now that's a winner. I've got that one to go. Now we are gonna go and head off into the Magic Kingdom. Here we are at the Magic Kingdom. This is where we're going to be spending the day. Lots coming up. We've got a couple of lightning lanes today. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and TRON. We'll see the Beacon Barrel and Cinderella's Royal Table. So busy day today. Lots coming up in the video. We're in, and it is a beautiful morning this morning. There is the castle. We're going to head over into Adventureland. See what's going on over there. First up this morning, gonna take a little cruise on the Jungle Cruise. Actually at 20 already, but it normally builds up more of a queue, so get it while it's certainly shorter. I think we got a bit of a bad run on Jungle Cruise there. I don't know, just the puns weren't really landing. It was quite a slow run through, and the kind of backlog to get off was just immense. Like, I think I'm pretty sure we spent longer waiting to get off than what it took for the whole ride. So yeah, and that, you know, they're always kind of awkward times with sort of the jokes and things then. But now, I'm gonna go on an old trusty one, Pirates of the Caribbean. Good run on Pirates there, only a 5-minute wait, but now we've headed over to the Carousel. Absolute fan favourite, particularly with the little one, and then time for the lightning lane on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, posted at a 40, so we'll see how long it takes us, hopefully not too long. Everybody ready? Your thoughts on Seven Dwarfs? That's the first time you've done it.
Really enjoyed it. Very quick, very snappy ride, but overall really liked it. Especially the bit where you go through the slow bit with all the gems and all of the dwarves is really good.
Yeah, you definitely get a more intense experience at the back. We were closer to the front last time and it was a bit more tamer up there. So depending on what you want, if you want tamer, maybe ask them going over the front. If you want a more intense experience, back row is definitely the place to be. It's a small world after all. Absolute Disney staple. Looking forward to it. the classic of It's a Small World here at the Magic Kingdom to a brand new edition of the Beak and Barrel. George, looking forward to this one. I was up at midnight getting this reservation the day that they dropped. Initially the system went down when this bar first opened in order to make reservations, and then they had to like re-release them again. So when they re-released them again, I managed to get one, but yeah, I had to get up at midnight UK time in order to get this. Very excited to check out the first bar in the Magic Kingdom. Here it is, the Beak and Barrel. Theming in here is good. Bar over there. Oh, there's the fireplace with some ships in a bottle. We look like we are over in the corner. Here's a closer look at the bar. It is so detailed. I don't think I've ever seen a bar. You can tell that it's that. That's where the parrot pops out. It's really, really cool. We've got broken glass right there. Really, really cool. Got a little map room over there. Looks like it's only standing room. Chairs. See what the door looks like. Even the door itself is themed. All this stuff around there. Cabinets. Sails. So you have to pay attention. All the candles and lights looks like as well. Pirate. The pirate parrot on the back. Doing a little chat. Sirens cars. Here's a look at the treasure map. So we've got some food, non-alcoholic down there. Cocktails here. Some rum selections, beers and wines down here. So we've got over there lots of old little trinkets in that case. Sort of the distressed walls as well. You can look at the carving in the back of the chairs. Captain Jack's, Scarlet Costellos.
And behind you.
Haven't seen her. Another Captain Jack right there. So here is a good look at the treasure trove. That's the drink. This is a cake. That's some like popcorn. And that's the cannonball. Well, cake says plank. It looks really, really good. So look at the cursed treasure. Going on to that looks cool. Apparently if you like cookies and cream, this will be a favourite. We've added a mermaid's tear into it. Turning it a darker blue. This is the Siren's Curse. Okay, let's do Gina's one. Life for me.
Does anyone know how to get a curse out of a tower?
That was the Beak and Barrel. The treasure trove, non-alcoholic option. Did quite a lot with that. The cannonball that you get, the chocolate one, that was quite nice. Little one stole mine, but she seemed to love it. The popcorn was nice, caramel popcorn. The plank that it come with was like basically a cake on a stick covered in white chocolate. That wasn't as good. It was a bit dry and a bit dense. So yeah, that worked great. But the drink was nice, very, very refreshing. But if you want a non-alcoholic cocktail, the other one was probably better. The other treasure one, Treasure's Curse or something like that. I'm not too sure. But that come with like a cookie thing on top, and also there was like a cookies and cream flavoured drink. Much, much better. And then George had the Siren's drink, which she said was really, really nice, and that was an alcoholic one. So yeah, overall, drinks in there very good. The atmosphere is also great in there, very piratey themed, and quite good with the parrot. Keep popping out at different times, doing different things, and the Siren's Curse thing is also great. All the staff get very involved at the different time points where things happen. So overall, worth a visit. I've just come to Sleepy Hollow because the waffle has been on my snack list, and this is what it looks like. It's very, very good. So waffle with chocolate sauce, loads of fruit, strawberries, blueberries, banana, whipped cream. I think it was $9.49, so very good use of the snack credit, that's for sure. George has joined and she's got a I Lava U float, I think.
Yes.
So Dole Whip with what flavour Fanta?
Strawberry Fanta is very good. With
Yeah.
the popping candy on, you can hear it still.
Okay, very nice. Waffle was a definite win. Good use of a snack credit. The fruit was fresher than what I thought it was, which was quite nice. Definitely a win. I like the strawberries and banana on there. Not too much chocolate. Wasn't sort of drowned in it. So yeah, would definitely recommend that. It was an absolute win. George has got the turkey leg. Did you use a quick service credit on it?
Yes, quick service credit, and it came with any drink.
Oh, do you not get crisps?
No, it doesn't come with crisps.
It does over in Epcot, I think.
Epcot comes with crisps and a drink. Over here, just the turkey leg and the drink.
There you go. She's been talking about his turkey leg for ages. And here is a look at the Festival of Fantasy Parade. It was a really great parade, nice and bright, nice and colourful, great music, all the main characters out, princesses, Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Pluto, Goofy. So yeah, overall great one, definitely worth checking out and not to be missed. Next up, TRON Lightcycle Run. First time checking this one out this trip. Got a lightning lane, so we'll see how long it takes us to go through. Crowds are probably alright here today. TRON's only posted at 35.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Pretty cool.
Unfortunately, we can't have this on the ride. It needs to be a full chest.
Oh, okay. I'll bring that next one.
Users.
George got front row.
I really enjoyed TRON, it was so good.
It was good. I do think Guardians is better.
Yes, Guardians is better.
Yeah, that one kind of, it's got a really good launch. Like, probably more intense launch than Guardians. I think it's faster launch. But yeah, it left me kind of wanting a little bit more. Maybe an extra like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Would have been good. But yeah, really, really good. You can film on there, but you have to wear a chest mount. I only had my hand one today, but we are coming on it again. So the footage that you've just seen is going to be from a couple of days' time when I've got the chest mount. I didn't have that today, but yeah, great ride. Really, really like that one. Can't pass up a 5-minute wait for Space Mountain. I'm not sure if I've done the original version. I've done Hyperspace in Paris. I can't remember if I've done the original Space Mountain, but let's check it out. What on earth was that?
I have no clue what that ride is.
That's the weirdest coaster I think I've ever been on. Those tiny like little shuttles that you can barely get out of. It was just weird, like it wasn't particularly fast. It was just like snapped you left and right, a bit like a crazy mouse, like constantly. It was just weird, and it was completely dark, so
you couldn't see anything apart from the security lights.
Yeah, you see the security lights blinking. It just needs, I think there's a potential for it to be good. It just needs a complete retheme.
Yeah, but even that just was re-themed with space. They're still keeping
Yeah.
it hyperspace mountain themed.
Yeah, just something for you to see as you're going around, because it's basically just you're crammed into a little shuttle in the dark. I can see why the wait was 5 minutes. I was expecting something like Paris's, which I remember being quite intense, and that just wasn't. I throw up on roller coasters easily. I just did Tron and that back to back and completely unfazed. But yeah, that was just weird. Don't wait more than 5 minutes for that. It's definitely not worth it. Heading to Joffrey's in Tomorrowland. Get some coffee. Me and Jamie are going to go for the frozen mission to s'mores coffee. I think George might go for that blue lemonade. So the s'mores contains its frozen cappuccino, chocolate sauce, marshmallow syrup, whipped cream, graham crackers, sprinkles and marshmallows. George has gone for the blue lemonade. That's
Very sour.
looks nice. And this is what the frozen s'mores looks like. In need of a coffee and it is warm, so iced is always the best. Little one has woken from a nap, so Barnstormer it is one of her favourite rides. Of the thrill, that is the Barnstormer. Ooh, 53 seconds of it. I think it's 52 when I last checked. Barnstormer there, it's been 5 minute wait. Now heading on to Dumbo. Dinner tonight is certainly going to be a special one because we're having it here in the castle at Magical Kingdom at Cinderella's Royal Table. Let's check it out and see what it's like. This is going to be 2 table service credits, so we've managed to save a few, and this is what we're going to be having tonight. Really excited to show you this one. So come into the castle first up, just in the line to see Cinderella. Somewhere down there, I think. This is where the Cinderella meet and greet is. It's literally like as soon as you head in before coming up. Here is a look at the restaurant. It is really cool. Nice big chandelier, ceilings and flags. View out the window overlooking the park, which is lovely. Get given a wishing star for the wishing star ceremony. Here's a look at the menu. You've got specialty coffees. Oh, the blackberry orange spritz looks good. 0 proof. Wine, beers. And here is a look at the menu. Probably going to go crispy pork belly, grilled filet mignon. The clock strikes 12. Drinks, like soft drinks, seem to be included, and there's some non-alcoholic specialty beverages down there. This is what the blueberry on orange spritz looks like. This is the pumpkin margarita, which is the Halloween exclusive one. You said you weren't ordering any more margaritas. Okay, that one's good. Let's look at the Halloween shrimp. That looks very nice. I wish I went for that now. But this is the pork belly. It does look really good. Crispy pork belly, very good for the starters, but the princesses that we're going to see are Aurora, Jasmine, and Ariel. They're the 3 I think that come out. We've already met Cinderella and Merida. We've got Merida, the princess, is also coming. Yeah.
Take a little puffer in your hair today. Oh, it looks so
yeah.
Let's find some for our collection. Should we smile together too?
Yeah. That's a look at the chicken roulade. Very nice, party special there. Whereas this is the filet mignon. That is a look at the lamb.
Happy birthday.
I know.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. I know, old.
No, I think it's great the older you get because you get more birthday wishes and you can make 30 birthday wishes today.
That would be
I
great.
think you deserve 30 birthday desserts too.
Not sure I'd manage that. Thank you.
Maybe a birthday fireworks show.
Oh.
Birthday cake at Thomas the Palace.
That would be good.
I think they would enjoy that.
Yeah.
Maybe a nice fireworks show to end the evening.
So that is a birthday cupcake that they give you for your birthday. This is the
Gus and Jack cheesecake.
Gus and Jack cheesecake. which
It's
I think
also the spooky cheesecake.
it's also a spooky cheesecake. Okay, and it's gluten-free anyway by the looks of it. It looks the same as the other one. Then this is the Clock Strikes 12, which I think looks really, really cool. So you even get a wand from your experience, or Gina chose a wand. I got a sword, so I can whack her with it. And that was Cinderella's Royal Table. Definitely a very good meal.
I was very impressed. It was very good.
Yeah, the quality of the food was good. For the price of it, I'll put the price down below. I don't think it was the best steak ever. It had the filet mignon. I don't think it was like worth the money filet mignon.
No.
By any means, it wasn't the softest and best steak ever. But I think you're paying more for the character interactions, the fact that you're in the castle, everything like that.
The piece of plastic at the end.
Piece of plastic wand at the end, or the sword, you know, whichever one you choose to get. Oh god, the little one keeps dropping it. Character interactions were mediocre in length.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, quick, but good, I would say. And they don't come back around. Other places that we've been to, like you might see Mickey like maybe like a couple of times. We went to like Garden Grill, we saw Chip and Dale like 3 times because it was quiet, they kept coming back around. But otherwise it was good, food quality was good. It is 2 table service credits though, so do bear that in mind if you're using table service credits, or as I say, I'll put the price below, but I think it was like $88 a person or something. The overall bill was initially, it was about $411, then plus tax. But I think the tip is included in this place. And then it ended up, the final bill was like $505 roughly. And that was for essentially 4 adults. Infants are free, and they do get a complimentary.
You'd hope you'd get complimentary for that money.
Yes, 1 to 3. Complimentary 1 chicken tender, a little pot of tomato sauce, and some mashed potato.
It was very small.
Yeah, and it is a set menu, so you do get like a starter, main, and dessert, and then the drinks are included, like the fountain drinks are included. Cocktails and alcohol were an upcharge. Unless you're in the dining plan, then you obviously get 1 alcoholic drink included. But yeah, over expensive. The experience was good. I think it is worth doing. And overall, I would recommend it, and I think it is definitely a meal that you should have on your bucket list here at the Magic Kingdom. And that is a wrap on our day here at the Magic Kingdom and the Polynesian as well, where we started off. Overall, been a lot of eating today. So obviously had a Ohana's breakfast with Stitch, definitely worth doing there. The food is amazing. Service weren't great, probably worst waiter we've had on the whole trip. Like, didn't even take a drinks order at the start, didn't ask about the dining plan or anything like everyone else has asked for that really early on. So yeah, service not great, but food was amazing. And we are going back to Ohana's in 2 vlogs time, so please do stay tuned for that. Obviously had a few snacks, got on some rides, spent just a general day here at the Magic Kingdom, which wait times have been great. So yeah, perfect day here. And obviously finished up with a very special meal over at Cinderella's Royal Table, which if you've got the dining plan, absolutely worth doing. Definitely should be on the bucket list. If you're paying as a family of 4, I don't know, $500, that's like 1 person's like flight here essentially, isn't it, in economy? Not sure if it would be worth paying out of pocket for it, but if you're on a dining plan, absolutely worth doing, I think. You know, maybe save somewhere one night, save a credit up and go do it, because it is an experience worth doing. But paying individually for yourself, just 1 person, yeah, price is probably worth doing it. If you're paying for a whole family, you know, it is a lot of money. But overall, it has been a great day here. Another year older as well, unfortunately. Years are getting on at the moment. Welcome to Disney's Hollywood Studios, where we are here for another day at this epic theme park here at Walt Disney World. It's probably one of our favourites here as well, along with the Magic Kingdom. Got a very busy day today, coming a little bit later, it's about 11 o'clock. Crowds are busy, that's for sure, but hopefully they won't be too bad. Going to try and get on some rides, but we've also got a lot of special stuff booked as well. So Jamie and the little one, they're going to go building a droid today. They've got the BB experience booked. We'll give you a little show about what that's like. Olga's Cantina, really looking forward to that. Lightning Lane for Rise of the Resistance. Loved that ride. You know, George and Jamie said that they preferred Remy's. I think that's an abomination personally. But anyway, going to jump on that again. And also having dinner with Minnie Mouse herself over at Hollywood and Vine, and staying for the Phantasmic show. So lots going on today. Probably going to be a later one into the evening. But come and join us for what should be another amazing day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Starting off with lunch today, it's quite an early lunch. We didn't really have much for breakfast. Come to Rosie's All-American Cafe. Do like burgers and hot dogs here. So we'll show you what we get. These are the foot-long hot dogs, or chili cheese hot dogs. They're absolutely huge. And this is the buffalo fries. So I only just realised that you can actually have some of the upgraded options for the sides, and it's included in the quick service credit, so definitely worth doing. Here's a look at the rum punch. That one's the Red Stag lemonade, I believe. Rosie's All-American Cafe, that is a hit. The hot dogs are very, very big, that is for sure. And the buffalo fries, they were nice, quite spicy, more spicy than what I thought, but you can also get them as a snack credit on their own if you want, if you just wanted a smaller lunch. So yeah, I'd recommend that. That's a nice little, very classic lunch. I would probably prefer Docking Bay 7. I think Docking Bay 7 is a little bit more unique than that. There's no real theming over there. You just kind of get your food and then sit down at the tables outside. But yeah, if you want to something a bit more American themed, go get a big foot-long hot dog. Just doing the dreaded queue for Slinky Dog. 45 minutes. It's 12 o'clock now. So we're going to time it. See how long it is till we get on the ride. This will be the first like proper long queue that we've done all trip. But we don't have any lightning lanes today, and she's asked like several times to do it, so alas, we are in the queue. Minutes there to queue, get on and get off of Slinky. But overall, it's a great little kids family coaster. Definitely do like that one. Surprising amount of airtime on it, but got front row. Very good POV that time. So yeah, very, very good coaster. Now heading off into Star Wars. So over in the Star Wars land now, and Jamie and the little one have gone to go build a droid. So it was $130 plus tax. You can like pre-book it, or it looks like you can pay for it on the day when you're here in order to come and build one of the droids. So you can only take like 2 people to do it, so you pay per droid, and then 2 people can build the one droid. So they seem very strict on that, so they only let Jamie and the little one through. But if you bring other people, you can, it looks like you can pretty much watch what they're doing just from the outside. So we'll see what they end up building. This is a little area where they go to build the droids. Looks like there's people helping out to do it. The theme in here is great. Let's take a look up here. You've got all of the different robot parts moving around on a little conveyor up in the roof. That's really, really cool. Not sure what they're doing down there. Looks like they're choosing an R2 just over in that corner. And looks like some of it comes pre-built. Okay, and then I think you then, once you get your kind of base model, maybe come over and start adding on the extra bits. So let's see what they end up doing. Oh, it's got lots of flashing lights, that's for sure. Okay, so it looks like they're there picking out the different parts for their robot now. Okay. Lots of different parts that they're cooking. So I think you can just pick out all the main bits from this conveyor that's going on over here. Absolutely loads of different colours and stuff that you can pick from. So picking it out, they seem to be sticking it all in the basket at the moment. So you can also see here, it looks like there's some instructions, so you hopefully don't miss any of the bits that you need to get. Theming in here, very, very good. Love that baby style one there, there's a bigger one there, and they're currently still over there picking out all their parts. I can hear the little ones saying, I want that one, I want that one. Christ knows what we're going to end up with. I don't think it's going to match by the sounds of it. She's probably just going for all sorts of different colours. So they've managed to get a spot right in front of me. They've now come over to the, I don't know, assembly point? I think there's someone there that helps you build it. Oh, looks like they've gone and chosen like a black dark side coloured BB style thing. I'm wondering who has picked this, whether it's the little one or Jamie. So there's a couple of extra parts that you pick out to assemble it. They're just doing, and the little one seems to be enjoying it. Ooh, it's looking good. It's coming together. Not sure if she's being a help or a hindrance. There we go. Looks like they're screwing the two bottom parts together. Okay, trying to put something in a hole. I think it's this antenna. Daddy's helping out. Alright, looks like they're making the head now. Let's go on the droid. I think Daddy's going to do it. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, the guy's helping her out with screwing it all together. Okay. That's good. They're very good at getting the kids involved, even when they are small. She's not even 3 yet. Oh, wow. It's coming together. I'm wondering if this is where it comes to life with the remote control. Might be syncing it all together possibly. Not sure. Daddy and the Bubba are pressing some buttons over there. Oh, looks like it's starting to move. Oh, okay. I think they're putting its brain in. A little chip. So I put in, okay, looks like it's a little purple coloured chip. Oh, okay, I think they're testing it out now. I don't think the little one's got much control over it. It seems to be going all over the place. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. So I think you get the choice of a backpack or a box. I think they said the backpack was $65. So I haven't gone for that, we've gone with the box. I'm not sure he's okay, it's Daddy now. Daddy's messing around with it. He's impressed. I think he's very impressed with it. I'm pretty sure when we get back to the room, the two of them probably the 3 of us are going to be fighting over who gets to go. Looks like it's boxed up. We'll get their thoughts on how the experience was. They are droid in hand. How was it, Jamie? Is it worth $130?
I think realistically, nothing's really worth what it costs in Disney, does it?
Yeah, that's probably true.
It was good.
It's a good experience, but yeah, probably a bit overpriced for a robot. But I think it's like a thing that you just do with your kids once, and it is cheaper to do a droid than the like full lightsaber experience. I think that's like over $200. So it's just like remote controlled and stuff. You can take it home. So yeah, I think it's a bit more of a reasonable price. But yeah, overall it looked fun. I can't wait to have a go at it when we get back to the room, because they wouldn't let me go in and have a go at building it. But yeah, great little experience here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Jamie's also come out and said that he's paid extra for the droid. Apparently paid an extra $20 for a voice chip. Apparently it gives some different voices. So yeah, they do try and get you up charges wherever you go. So that one was about $150 in total, plus tax on top. Just walking around the Star Wars area, and I can feel something moving in the pram. As you can see, the only thing got in the pram, the child was walking, is the droid. The bloody droid's moving with no one controlling it. Just asked someone. Apparently, it interacts with stuff like around this land, and apparently when we walk out of here, it will stop doing it. But yeah, apparently if it likes something around the land, the droid just freely moves. It's sitting in its box. I keep thinking it's going to chuck itself out of the pram at the moment. I might actually have to strap it in because I think it keeps bloody moving. Okay, so here at the outpost, anyway, it's somewhere, they've got different popcorns, butter blue grains, outpost mix. I think you might get that cold brew black calf, that looks nice, and they've also got a spiked one. And give probably the coffee a try. So here it is, the Star Wars coffee. This is on my list. So I think it was $6.79. We use the snack credit. It looks amazing. It's got like Nesquik chocolate balls on the top. I'm gonna give it a stir though and enjoy this. Definitely been the strongest coffee that I've had like this, I would say. And not as sweet as the others, which I personally quite like. The other ones have been a bit too sweet. So if you're like a big more like cold brew fan, I think this is the one to get. If you want something a bit sweeter, then probably won't like it, but I quite like this one. We're having a very Star Wars intensive day here at Hollywood Studios with the BB making and stuff like that. And we're also off to Olga's Cantina, but that's not till 2:30. So we've got about half hour before that reservation. So just going to quickly head on Alien Swirling Sauces with the little one, as that's the ride that she chose, before heading over to the bar. Very excited to check that one out. We did Beak and Barrel yesterday, which was last week's video. So really interested to see how the Star Wars themed bar compares to the Pirates themed bar. So excited to do that, but just quickly heading on, as I said, Alien Swirling Sauces first, and hoping to get Rise of the Resistance after, but it's been down since we got into the park. We have a lightning lane for it at 3:20, so wondering if it's even going to be up and running by then, but we'll wait and see. Theming in this Star Wars land, honestly, I think this is the #1 probably themed area in any theme park in the world. I think it's got to be. Followed closely by, I think it's got to be Pandora over at the Animal Kingdom. I think it's absolutely incredible what they've done here. The level of detail, like this Star Wars area definitely beats Tokyo. There were some really, really good themed areas in Tokyo, but I think this, absolutely #1. Like the Millennium Falcons here sounded like it was just about to take off. Yeah, really, really good theming here. Just waiting for our reservation for Olga's Cantina. Waiting for George to come and join us, and then we'll check in over there. Just checked into Olga's Cantina. Excited to see how this compares to the Beak and Barrel. Wow, okay. It's got the vibes in here. Apparently the coolest bar in the galaxy. Seems to certainly be that. Got all the music and things going. Certainly like the centre. We're seated over here. Here is a look at the menu. These are concoctions without alcohol. That's nice. We'll get some snacks down there. Jamie's gone for the blue bantha. These are the concoctions with alcohol. And also some beers, ciders, wine, and I've gone for this cold brew one. I love the little animatronic thing on there. You can just kind of see it breathing, like the big dog-like thing. They've got all sorts of stuff kind of spinning and turning behind the bar. I particularly like the big, I don't know, like jet engine or something over there in the middle. So pretty cool in here. This is a look at the blue bantha. Which is Jamie. He's quite jealous. He's got this like whole like sugar cookie thing on top. This is the Java juice. This has got like popping balls inside it, and I have the cold brew. Looking forward to that. It's got like an ube foam on the top. And this is Olga's Obsession. It's like a jelly. Oh, tell a lie. That's Olga's Obsession. What's this one?
O'Darian Ration.
Oh, this is O'Darian Ration. This is the one with alcohol. That's the one without alcohol. Ooh, it is strong, but it is good. Got the droid here, which is the robot. He's got the vibes going in here for sure. Look around the bar. I think the only thing that's a real shame in here is, as you can see, most of the space is standing. It's only really the booths that are sitting, and they're shared. so you can't really get any space for yourself unless you're a big enough group. But the bar is super, super cool. Lots of things going on in there for sure. That was Olga's Cantina. What do you think, George?
I was very impressed. I really enjoyed my journey, and the jump juice I had was just so good.
Yeah, I liked the cold brew. It started off quite strong, and as you kind of worked its way down, it sort of ebbed out a bit. But you definitely get stronger drinks at the bars here than what you do with like lunch. Because I had like the rum punch at lunch and couldn't really taste anything in that.
I think because the lunch ones may be pre-made, because my lunch one was taken like out of the slush poppy machine type thing. Whereas here I think they actually make the drinks to order.
Yeah, I think a lot of the ones like the slush poppy machine they do. The rum punch I did actually see them make it with like the rum out the bottle at lunch. I literally watched them do it. But yeah, I think they just put a bit more in it at the bars. I think Beacon Barrel is better than Olga's Cantina. I think the vibes are a little bit better in there. I think the theming in both are excellent, but I quite like the Parrot and the Beacon Barrel. So yeah, it's a bit 50-50. Both are good, both are definitely worth doing, but I do think Beacon Barrel slightly tops it. I think they've learned from a lot of the things from Olga's Cantina and obviously implemented it at the Beacon Barrel. Lots of places that are standing only in Olga's Cantina, not many places that were seated. It was only the booths and you had to share them with other people. So we were sharing with 2 other parties as well in there. So do bear that in mind when you're booking. Here at Rise of the Resistance for our lightning lane, and there is a big queue today. It's currently posted 130 minutes. So I'm glad that we have this today. Lightning lane this way. I think it's because it's been down for a large portion of the day, and so that's probably caused everyone to kind of jump in it and probably push up the wait time. Alright, even the lightning lane's backed up. Hopefully it won't be too long. We'll have a look. So 3:30 have come in. We'll see what time we get through to the first pre-show. But yeah, being down for such a large chunk of the day does certainly not help the lightning lane, and obviously everyone's then trying to use it at the same time. 19 minutes till the first pre-show and we're in. So yeah, definitely backed up the lightning lane, and the other main queue's backed up as well. So that's certainly quicker than the main queue, that's the main thing. There's BB. Really, really love this room. It's absolutely huge and so cool. They're definitely sending through smaller groups today. Last time they were like packing the pre-shows full. Today they've literally, like, the groups are so small that they're sending through. Not too sure why, but we'll take it.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes to the prisoner. Take cover, recruits. If anyone's back in a blaster, now's a good time. Raise the shields.
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now! All personnel to their stations!
Stop! The prisoners have escaped!
How brave, but ultimately hopeless.
There's nowhere to run!
Your escape pods came in a little off target.
Jamie still thinks Ratatouille, well, Remy, is better in Paris. What do you think?
I might be converted.
There we go, I've converted Georgina.
I think the story's better in Ratatouille because it's actually in the movie. Because that's just been like...
True, yeah.
Like made up for this.
Like,
No.
you're a bunch of recruits.
I like this.
That's then been teleported somewhere and then allegedly you're going to get saved. For a base you don't even know where it is.
Nah, I prefer this. I think it's much better. So I think like the sets are just so much better. Like they're big, they're bold.
The different levels as well that you're
on. I would like to try it in California. I think there's one of these in California and see how that compares. Don't have a trip booked to California yet, unfortunately.
You feel like you're going into the fire at Ratatouille.
I feel like you're going into the... You do. Ratatouille, well, Remy in Paris is good. It's probably one of my favourite rides there. We haven't managed to get it here at Epcot because it was down, but I'm assuming it's similar to the one in Paris, just by assumption. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do it. But I just prefer Rise. I think Rise is good. I'd like to try in California, but I just think Rise is better than Remy's. Remy's is still great. They're both great rides, but
yeah.
George might do this as a single rider.
I might try single rider on Friday.
On Friday, when she's literally here on her own. She's going to be a Disney adult here on her own. Because we're all going off to the Bahamas, leaving her behind. Because she's flying home. But
It's nice, isn't it?
I know, it's nice. It's nice for us, maybe not nice for you. We get an extra day at Disney. But we had an extra
day.
For half day, we got an extra day at the start when she wasn't here. But I just love rides. I think it's great. I would say probably my Guardians is my favourite ride here at Walt Disney World. I'd probably put this second. I think I would put Rise second. I think Tron third. I think that's my top 3.
I would probably put Tron before this.
You sure? Okay, put Tron before this.
I got front row of Tron.
You did get front row of Tron. You did get front row of Tron. No, I think this slightly before Tron. Tron was good. If Tron had an extra 45 seconds, I think Tron
really
would be in second, but it just needs a little bit longer, Tron. But we're going on Tron in the next video, which is tomorrow for us, probably next week for you. But yeah, we will be going back on Tron. And hopefully getting that POV, which I didn't get last time. It's apparently got to wear a chest mount on Tron. But I will take the chest mount tomorrow, so hopefully I can get the POV. We'll see what they say. But yeah, heading off now. We'll see what we get done before we got dinner, which is at the Hollywood and Vine tonight. But we'll see if we do anything else before that. Stormtroopers are out over there, but we are heading over to this little, I don't know what this is called. Let's have a look. I don't know. It's written in the Star Wars language, but we're gonna try this. So we're gonna get 1 blue milk, 1 green milk, and good use for snack credit because they're $9.79 each. But you can also get some sort of swirl crunchy cereal. That's not on a snack credit. And you can also get some sort of Kessel Run rations as well, which isn't a snack credit. So we're going to try out the blue and green milk. The evening round here is good though. I like all these big like coloured balls and stuff. Not sure what Georgia's going to get. We'll wait and see. Here's a look at the blue milk. Me and Jamie are going to share one each. And this is the green milk. It's kind of got some bits floating in the top. I don't know if it's picking up, but it's got like bits in the top. Looks cool. No idea what the flavour is. Maybe tropically. Anyway, the blue one and the green one are different in flavours. Not quite sure on what the flavours are. It just says blue milk, green milk. I prefer the green one. Jamie prefers the blue one. So I think it depends on the taste buds. We'll just try and green. Which one's better?
Blue.
Okay, she prefers blue.
That tastes like shampoo.
It doesn't taste like shampoo. I don't know what the blue one tastes like. Maybe raspberry, I'm not sure. Blueberry something. Don't listen to him. Green is best. Off to the Hollywood and Vine for dinner. So let's check this one out, see how it compares to the other buffet dinners that we had so far. Current winner is the one at the Grand Floridian. I can't remember what that was called. I also think I've got most of this vlog without mentioning the weather too much because it has been really, really pleasant. Nothing to complain about particularly today. It's warm, yes, but not too baking. Nice gentle breeze. We're in the sun at the moment. It's really quite nice. Yeah, no complaints now. And I think tomorrow is going to be even better. I think it's going to be 24 tomorrow, which by my standards, I think it's quite cold for Florida, but absolutely perfect. I think by British summer standards. So yeah, looking forward to tomorrow particularly. I've seen the Mandalorian. He's out and about speaking to people. Oh, one of my favourite. Oh, and he's got baby Grogu. That's cool. That's very, very cool. It's just up there. Wait time for Rise is still high. 105 minutes still. Whew. It is lengthy. Looks like the lightning lane has cleared out though mostly. I think obviously they had such a backup of all the times from previous that kind of when it opened a lot of people went, which happens to coincide with our lightning lane. So a little bit longer a wait than normal, but at least it wasn't the 130 I think it was when we were on there. So yeah, certainly saved some time on Rise today. Here at the Hollywood and Vine, it's a buffet character dining. So curious to see how this one goes. Looks like we might also have Minnie's Halloween dine. Hopefully, might get that as well. Here's a look at the Hollywood and Vine. It's actually a huge restaurant compared to the other buffet ones. So apparently buffet repeated, same on both sides. Here's a look at the cocktail menu, probably more limited compared to the other restaurants. We're going to be trying one coconut gimlet,
Okay, we'll see if she comes through.
the Island Fusion Punch, and the Ultimate Long Island Iced Tea. Your beers, wines, seltzers, stuff like that. Pretty sure the fountain drinks are included like they are for the other buffets. And I think we're going to be meeting Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and Goofy.
Little one says Donald.
Okay, little one says Donald. I'm not sure, maybe she's seen him or not. We'll let you know. Definitely Goofy and definitely Minnie, because I see those two out at the moment. We'll see who the other two are. Like, there's 4 characters that you meet here. First up, we've got Minnie, loving the outfit. Options at the buffet are okay. Kids-wise, like potato tots, chicken nuggets, corn dogs, macaroni and cheese. Other than that, you kind of got like fillet steak with chimichurri sauce. They got like some chicken that I've got, potato salad, whipped potatoes. Other kind of boiled potato shepherd's pie they did have, and then like your classic like salads, cheeses, things like that.
Penne pasta in marinara sauce.
Okay. Apparently even allergy friendly pasta over there.
It said it on the thing, allergy friendly as
Look
well.
at some of the kids' options. This is what I'm starting off with as well. Here is the Long Island iced tea. Fruit punch over there. And that's the coconut gimlet. Nice, Goofy. Love his outfit. Dessert selection's not great, but there is ice cream. For any ice cream lovers, like chocolate cupcakes, cookies, there's like a pumpkin cake, some apple cobbler, bread pudding. So I think probably the worst selection of desserts out of the ones we've been to, but there's ice cream which kids love. Thanks, Jamie. It's Mickey. Oh, mate Pluto's coming past.
With your hands.
Oh, he's sniffing you.
Oh. You love Pluto, don't you?
Oh, is he trying to get you? Oh, he's getting you with his whiskers.
Oh.
Hollywood and Vine was okay. Certainly from a food perspective. Definitely had better food elsewhere, that's for sure. It was nothing special to rave about. The drinks were okay. We weren't a fan of the coconut gimlet one. The fruit punch and the Long Island were both good. So they're worth getting. Characters were very good though, and I really like their costumes. I think they kind of change with the seasonal offerings here, so good for that. Yeah, and the best thing was we got tickets for Fantasmic with that included within the dining package as well. That was the major benefit of going there. So hopefully we'll get some kind of prime seating for Fantasmic. You can apparently check in for that anywhere from 90 to 25 minutes before these tickets, so that was the major bonus of going there. And probably the best character outfits that we've seen for like Mickey, Minnie and Goofy. Pluto's outfit wasn't that much different, to be honest, just had like a different tag on him. But yeah, we've got a few hours now before Fantasmic, so I might try and do a few more rides and then obviously head over to the show and show you what that's like. Today, unfortunately, it's only on at 9:30. I was hoping that we might catch an earlier showing. Other days it's been on at 8, but yeah, today is 9:30 only. So post-dinner plan, Frozen, the show, followed by Mickey and Minnie's Runaway, and then we'll see what the time is, but I really want a funnel cake, kind of save a bit of room for that. And then I think Fantasmic, see how much time we get, hopefully we'll get all that done.
I hear your boos, and he is my la boo boo. I'm gonna hold his hands. Look at me, Eric. I'm sitting in his hands. Thumbelina, my Polly Pocket. This is our late night show, 6:30. Dim the lights, kick off the Crocs, swing the fanny packs, lift your babies up in the air. Come on. Come on.
Hello there.
It's Kristoff!
It's Kristoff!
Oh wow.
Thanks, that's really not necessary.
Oh my god, I need an oven that's just kind of, oh god. Marshmallow acted up. Then Chris and Lon almost died when they jumped off of a cliff, but luckily the snow's there to soften their fall.
Where we learned that Olaf has no skull and no bones.
I don't have a skull. Or bones.
Hans is the bad guy.
You sit through Arendelle History 101?
Touche.
Majesty!
Elsa? I'm so glad you're here.
Nothing but Starbucks now on Mickey Mouse's Runaway Mine Train. Let's go for the perfect picnic.
Okay, but how did you find Frozen? That was your first time watching it.
Loved it.
It was good, wasn't it?
It was really good.
It's good. You need to watch Indiana Jones though when you're back for your solo Disney adult day on Friday.
I'm gonna go Indiana Jones and hope to catch Ariel as well on that day. So
Yeah.
half about 2-ish at the latest.
Yeah, they're both really good. But yeah, it was good. I love it. We got different narrators this time.
Oh, okay.
So the show is slightly different depending on like which kind of combo of like pair you get together who's narrating the story. So there was different jokes, so it is a bit of a different show every time you see it. There was I think I slightly preferred the ones previous, but that one was equally as good. It is an amazing show and definitely worth checking out.
There's no Olaf, so don't get your hopes up for that.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the only thing it's missing is an was there an Olaf last time? I don't think so. I checked back on the footage, yeah, I don't think there is an Olaf, but yeah, definitely wasn't one today at least.
That's the one thing I was hoping for. It was amazing. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if Olaf was there.
Fair enough.
Hurry! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Now, let's
Nothing can stop us now.
Just did 2 goes on Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railroad, whatever it's called. That was good, I'll say. It was priced at 25, but it was a complete walk-on. On our second go, George and Jamie went and did Tower of Terror. Pretty much walk-on for them. But now, me and Jamie are off to do a roller coaster. George doesn't like this one, so she's gone to look in the shops with the little one, whilst we go on this one on our own. With that dodgy launch that seems to be going on forever. Great last ride on rocking roller coaster there. Was definitely worth going to do. Absolutely great indoor coaster. The near misses are really, really good. Unfortunately, haven't had time for the funnel cakes. We've just dashed over to Fantasmic, but I will be getting that funnel cake tomorrow, that is for sure. I have to go back to Sleepy Hollow, I believe they do one. Very excited to check out Fantasmic for the first time. Have never seen this show before. We got the dining package at Hollywood and Vine, and that was included in our Disney dining pad as well, so a little extra bonus there. So we've got very like centre seats there. I'll show you what that looks like. And very interested to check this show out. Proper central, as you can see. Looking forward to seeing Mickey.
Beauty and the Beast.
Fantasmic is an absolute winner, probably best show I think we've seen at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Love how they integrated all of the different characters and storylines into one massive show with both kind of the goodies and the baddies and the villains and all of that. And overall just the effects were really good, the way that they use the water, the kind of floating floats like the boats and things. Yeah, overall amazing show and definitely a must-see for any evening here at Hollywood Studios. And that is a wrap here on our day at Hollywood Studio. We had a great day, got on some rides, managed to get on Rise of Resistance in the end with the Lightning Lane. did open back up, which was great, although a bit of an extended wait. Obviously finished off the day with a few rides. We got on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway. That was great. Again, a complete walk on. Jamie and George did Tower of Terror. Well, me and Jamie then went and did Rock and Roller Coaster for the final time. That's a great coaster. It was sad to see it going, but I think it will be great when it moves to the Muppets as well. So glad to get on it when it changes and gets a bit of a retheme. Excited to check that out again. Obviously fantastic, great show. Hollywood and Vine. Take it or leave it. I think the character costumes are great, but the food's nothing to rave about particularly there. Overall, I think Hollywood Studios is probably one of Disney's best parks, if not the best park. I think it's got the whole package with great rides, brilliant theming throughout the park, and amazing shows. I think the shows here at Hollywood Studios are probably some of the best at Walt Disney World. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom, where we are here for the final day of our Disney World trip. Lots planned today. Going to try and get on as many rides as possible. Try and miss out some of the shows that we haven't caught yet. Like, how have we not managed to get the Country Bear Jamboree as of yet? So definitely need to check that out. And then we've got hopefully a very nice dinner at Ohana's at the end of the day. Please come and join us for what hopefully is going to be another amazing day here at the Magic Kingdom. We're in nice and early for early entry as we're staying at one of the hotels, at the Riverside Hotel to be more specific, which is one of the Port Orleans ones. And crowds are looking hopefully not too bad today. It is a party day, so I'm hoping that will put a lot of people off coming at least for the first portion of the day. But the castle looking as magical as ever this morning. Let's rope drop the teacups. Our initial plan was to rope drop Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, but the queue is literally backed up pretty much to Storybook Circus. And it's not even 8:30 yet, so the early entries hasn't really technically started. So I don't know if we're going to bother getting in there. It doesn't look like we're really going to save any time on them. We've done it a few times this trip already. So hence we just jumped on Tea Party. Now we're going to come on over to Dumbo. I don't know, might hit up some of the other rides today. So we're kind of hoping that I might give it 20 minutes, it might drop off.
The seatbelt throughout the entire flight. To make Dumbo fly higher, lift and hold the lever.
Next up, we quickly jumped on Winnie the Pooh. What do you think of Pooh? You have an unbiased opinion, unlike me.
It was okay. It wasn't amazing.
Okay, there you go. Not just me. Go to the one in Tokyo. Much better.
Like haunted house vibes.
Yeah, one in Tokyo is yeah, just can't even compare it really. Very good. Anyway, we have braved it. Dived in at Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's posted at 25. Hopefully it won't be more than that. I think it's probably about the shortest it's going to be all day. But at least we got kind of 3 rides done before that. So, fingers crossed, won't take too long. Are you ready? Woo! Seven Dwarfs at the back.
Very snappy.
Really snappy, really fast back there. It's quite a tame ride, I think, up the front. Around the back is a completely different experience. That is by far the place to be on that one. Now, and the wait time wasn't too bad actually. Most of 25, waited 20. It really does move when that lightning lane's not in use. But I don't know, they were sending trains out and I wasn't even ready. I barely put my bag in the pouch thing there, but yeah, they were throwing them out today. Now we're going to head up to Haunted Mansion. Haunted Mansion. Which one, George? You're the Haunted Mansion fan. Which is the best?
Paris.
I think Paris is, yeah.
I think it's better there.
Yeah, all three of us think Paris is slightly better. I think there's a couple of rides at Paris that are better. I think Haunted Mansion's one of them, and Pirates is one of them. I think they're the, well, it's Phantom Manor technically, isn't it? We're in Paris. But yeah, I think they're the only two rides that are probably better in Paris than here. But yeah, now we're heading to the other one, which is Pirates. Yo ho ho ho, a pirate's life for me. Here we are. Here we are at Pirates. Love this ride. Started the snacking and come to Sleepy Hollow for the funnel cake that I've been talking about a lot, especially yesterday. And here's a look at it. This one is chocolate, strawberry and whipped cream. Looks nice. Funnel cake was a winner. It's kind of like a crispy fried donut thing, but kind of less stodgy, more crispy. So it was good and definitely worth the wait, and a good use of a snack credit as well. Although Sleepy Hollows is busy first thing in the morning. Last time we come here was a little bit later in the day and it definitely ebbs off a bit, but yeah, first thing, busy. It's a small world after all. George is just over there dreaming of Carnival Festival at the same time.
Jimmy!
Merging the two rides into one.
Jimmy!
Definitely got this tune stuck in my head for the rest of the day now.
Jimmy!
I think it's ingrained. Little one keeps asking, so we're gonna deliver. It's time for the Barnstormer. Pretty sure the shortest ride here at Disney World.
I think I'm ready for the drop.
There ain't no drop. Two goes on the Barnstormer. Now we're heading from the skies to under the sea. Going on a little voyage with Ariel.
And Ariel gets all flustered and don't know what she
Be part of that world.
And we're so neat. One day when the boss get hungry, yes you will be hungry. We off the hook. We got no troubles. Life is the bubbles under the sea.
Forever. Salah, I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They weren't kidding when they called me, well, a witch.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, in that side, they did the shit. Too bad we don't have this.
So from the Little Mermaid to Pecos Bill's Tavern Inn, something like that. There we got the barbecue burger, the loaded fries, and the slushy. But they messed up on one of the orders, but that was supposed to have no barbecue sauce and put barbecue sauce in it. So they gave us another burger, so now we've got an extra burger. So look at the burger. So bacon, cheese, barbecue. Looks okay. That's the fries. They probably look most impressive. And then that one is the slushy. Pecos Bill was good. Lots of meat in that burger, that's for sure. Very, very meaty. 2 patties in there. Not quite sure it needed 2. I think it might have just needed 1. Anyway, George, I think is a little bit crazy because, well, I've just had lunch and she wants to go on Tiana's because it's our last chance to. It's actually quite chilly today. It's only about 24 degrees. Well, chilly by Florida standards. So I don't particularly fancy getting drenched, which we've seen the people now get absolutely drenched. Nor do I really want to go down something that's going to drop me just after eating a burger. So she's going to go on. She'll get hopefully a nice POV, and we'll see how wet she is when she gets off. So if you're after like some post-lunch entertainment, come and stand at the bottom of the drop for Tiana's and just laugh at how soaking wet people get. It's absolutely Hilarious. We're kind of all hoping George is going to get right at the front. Seems like you get far more wet at the front than what you do at the back, but we'll see how she fares by the time she gets off.
Welcome, y'all. Let's meet up with Lewis and find some musicians for our mom.
Nautical man she found can play. Hallelujah!
George is clearly as blind as a bat. He's just over there. He's just walked past us. We're going to creep up on her.
Jesus Christ.
I'm very disappointed you're not more wet. You're like dry.
I'm dry. You should have gone on it. It was amazing. Such a long ride. Few little drops, and then obviously you go up at the very end to do the big drop. Amazing ride. Definitely go on it.
So we watched everyone coming down. Basically, if you're back row, you're probably fine.
I was back row.
Front row, you are like drenched. Everyone is drenched, so it's just like pick of the draw. So yeah, I don't want to go on it and then get drenched. Probably what would have happened. But okay, good ride. George got a bit of POV, so that's what you would have just seen from the ride, from her, not from me. Finally doing it, got round to it. Country Bear Jamboree.
Today, the songs will be stuck in my head. Where else will they get stuck? Singing a little country, a little western, and a whole lot of everything in between. It's a country band musical jamboree. And you don't know why, but you're dying.
Y'all swing by and see me sometime.
I would, but I'm scared of heights. And I'm scared of swings.
Well, that's a nice little show, Country Bear Jamboree. Not for very long, but nice little sit down, nice little songs.
About 10 minutes it was.
Yeah, I liked all the animatronics, loads of animatronics there. And yeah, just a great little bit of fun.
I like the bears in the pink.
Yeah, the bears in the pink were cool.
And the lady on the swing.
Yes, yeah, she was very cool. And then when you come out, they've got all the bears wandering around outside as well. Yeah, love that one. I'm gonna go get the little one an ice cream, and then it'll be time to use our only lightning lane of today, which is gonna be for Tron. Just stopping by Storybook Treats to get the little one an ice cream. So a couple of options here. You have the Rapunzel Sundae, just like that, or the Aurora Cone. Both look nice. And here's a look at the Rapunzel Sundae. It is huge. Here we are at TRON Lightcycle Run, and today I'm equipped with a chest strap. Hopefully they'll let me take the GoPro on this time.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Pretty cool.
Users.
TRON is one of those rides that gets better every time you go on it. You start to notice more and more. Definitely preferred it the second time round to the first time around. But yeah, just does need a little bit longer, a tad longer. But yeah, overall, great coaster here at the Magic Kingdom. We have a few snacks left to get. So stopping in at the Cheshire Cafe for a couple of coffees and a cat's out. So here's a look at the White Rabbit iced coffee. So Joffrey's cold brew, apparently it's got like some syrups, cold foam and a little White Rabbit chocolate on top, that's quite cute. And then here is a look at the cattail, looks very nice. Cattail and the White Rabbit coffee, both definite gets on the old snack list I think the cattail would have been good if it was just like a touch bigger, especially for like, it was like $6.49 or something, so quite expensive for the size of it. It was quite small, whereas everything else at Disney is like normally quite large. I was quite surprised at that, but the coffee was also really good. And then we had left the little one with Nanny to eat her Rapunzel sundae, and she wasn't a fan of that apparently. She had a bit of a poke around but didn't really eat it, and then because she didn't like it, one of the cast members came over and gave her a replacement Mickey bar, which apparently she does like. So I think that's the things with Disney that definitely make it a little bit better than everywhere else. That's just like adding magic and touches like that. Here's a little look at the show in front of the castle there. After this, we're just going to head over to Tomorrowland to a couple of rides with the little one. Let's hop on the TTA Blue Line, a non-stop service around Tomorrowland. George's first time on the People Mover. Are you excited?
Very.
Epic, high-speed roller coaster.
I don't think it's any of that.
It's going to be thrilling. Presented by Enterprise. No, should be good. Nice little relaxing train journey. Little one loves it. Oh, around the corner. Oh, here we come.
Progressing.
Look at Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron. Nice view of them both from up here, that's for sure. Just about to head into Space Mountain. Finished up on the high-speed People Mover. It's very, very low speed, that one, but the little one finds it thrilling. But now, tried to get on this the other day we were here. Going to head on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Haven't done anything like this before, so curious to see what it's like.
Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. She keeps that thing going on.
Correct. That's the third one this week. I buy fuses by the case. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day.
There's a great...
The Carousel of Progress is an interesting experience. I quite like it how it's a bit of a nod to the past of Disney. Yeah, glad that we did it this trip. Nothing really like it, but now heading on to Tomorrowland Speedway. Note to self. Toddlers, they don't make good drivers. They keep crashing into the middle. Oh God. They're quite slow up ahead. We're overtaking everyone at least. You a good driver? There's Tron.
That is a wrap on our last day at Magic Kingdom. However, we do still have a bit of Disney magic left. We are off for dinner and we still do have one more night in the hotel.
Yeah, good day I think overall at the Magic Kingdom. Waits weren't too bad.
Pretty low to sunrise. We've
Yeah.
got a lot today.
We have got a lot today. Just used the last of the snack credits. Got a Mickey cookie.
Lots of Mickey cereal bars.
Yeah, the Rice Krispie treats as well. But heading over to Polynesian now on the monorail for Ohana's dinner. Looking forward to this one. That's why I've left it till last. I've heard very good things. It's not character dining, it's just family style dinner apparently.
The family style dinners have always been pretty good.
Yeah, they have been some of the best here. So looking forward to checking that out. So please do come along and join us. But yeah, I think the days to come to the Magic Kingdom are definitely the ones where it's party days. Because yeah, we've got loads done today, catched a few shows. Got in early entry at 8:30 and leaving now at 4:25. So yeah, pretty much
successful day.
Full day, very successful. Come and join us now for our last little bit here at Walt Disney World as we go and have some dinner. Here we are at the Polynesian, ready for dinner at Ohana's. Excited to check it out. So here's a look at the dinner menu. It's all you can eat. So Ohana bread and salad. and a skillet of like pork, chicken, beef, shrimp, and some like noodles. They have a plant-based one, and dessert. It's going to be the bread and butter pudding. Sounds nice. Have a look at some of these specialty non-alcoholic drinks and coffee. And then for the cocktails, got a nice selection. Polynesian Mai Tai, pineapple mule, raspberry mojito, zero proof cocktails, beers, ciders, salsas, and your wine down there. So here's a look at this pineapple bread, looking very nice. Honey butter, and then like a mixed green salad over there. Here's a look at the skillet. So pork dumplings, veggies, teriyaki chicken, I think, and some noodles. Very nice. All just gluten-free. This is what you get. It's already tucked into our gluten-free rolls, but it's rice instead of noodles, and the chicken and the veggies in our own little skillet. Let's look at the pina colada. And me and George have got the raspberry mojitos. Oh, and the food keeps coming here. This is the teriyaki steak, I think he said. I think that's what that one is. Some shrimp over there, and then the pineapple glazed chicken as well. Even more chicken. So all the music going on in here is from a live singer, which has been very nice with a little ukulele. And here is that bread and pineapple pudding with hot caramel sauce, so much ice cream, and look at that over there. Ooh, it's huge. George has a gluten-free version, which apparently for gluten-free is amazing. Okay, trying the bread and butter pineapple pudding. Got it all on there. Oh, I just dropped it on the table. Take two. Here it is. Let's not drop it on the table. Let's give it a try. I can confirm that is really, really good. Let's see what the rave is about. And here's the bit on the table. Oops, I'm going to clean that up, don't worry. Dinner at Ohana's is a must. Again, that one was one of the best that we've had all trip. There's been a few standout ones, and we'll do a video on that specifically. But as a rough idea, Ohana's definitely a standout, along with Roundup Rodeo Barbecue and Teppanyaki. They've been the three that instantly come to mind as excellent dinners, but that one is 100% up there. Definitely worth checking out. That dessert is amazing. The beef was really, really nice. The chicken wings were lovely. Dumplings were great. Noodles were really nice. And that bread, I'm not really a big bread fan, but that bread is really good with that honey butter. Definitely worth checking out Ohana's for dinner and breakfast as well. We do it for breakfast with Stitch. Again, both excellent options here.
That is an actual wrap on our day now after we have been for dinner. Just about to get our monorail back to our hotel. So, officially the end of our trip. Well, I've got one more day, but you haven't. I
know, George's got one more day here. We're off on a cruise though, so please do stay tuned to see all of our videos from Utopia of the Seas, which will be coming up next. That'll be the next one on the list. If you've made it this far in the Disney World series, there's been a lot of videos. Thank you for watching, and please do hit the subscribe button if you've enjoyed them, and the thumbs up as well, because there will be lots more Disney coming in the future. Nothing planned as yet, but I've got my eye on Disneyland Paris next year when the new land opens, but we'll see if that happens. Please do like and subscribe the video. It would really, really help us out. See the monorail going there in the background. And it has been an epic and amazing trip, and a first time trip here at Walt Disney World. No doubt we'll probably end up doing a wrap-up video at some point in the future as well. And I've also got some dining planned, tips and tricks videos planned as well. So if you have any other videos that you would like to help explain anything that we've done here on our trip, please do drop them in the comments below, and we can look at putting them together as well. Anyway, thank you for watching, especially if you've watched all the videos in this series so far. And until next time, bye bye.